build some momentum.
Their strength of the years, and we've seen it last two games, has been running the football. Your strength defensively is stopping the run. In your mind, does this come down to which is stronger on that side of the ball?
You know, I think it starts with stopping the run and then identifying if they're not able to have the success in the run game that they anticipate. How are they going to adjust? You know, at what cost are we trying to stop the run? Does that open up RPO opportunities in their pass game, which certainly has the chance to be dynamic? I think it'll also be critical, Dave, that we do a good job of starting fast, finding a way to get out in front and create a lead. You know, this offense the last couple weeks at Wisconsin has been very comfortable with the lead and committed to the run game where their balance is shown. We got to find ways to make them one-dimensional.
You expect them to take some shots early?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, they've shown a lot of success. The quarterback's playing at a high level. You know, they're going to try and find ways to lighten the box and get you on your heels a little bit.
All right, last question. Not much wind out here today. What's your comfort level as far as the range for Luke Akers on a field goal?
You know, I think, early in the game, you're looking at the 35-yard line, anything from the 35 in. But with the game on the line at the end of the game, I mean, you could push that thing out to the 39, 40-yard line.
All right, good luck.
All right, thanks, Dave.
Cats fans, don't come to the game on an empty stomach. Stop by Chick-fil-A Old Orchard and have them take care of your pregame meal. Conveniently located on Skokie Boulevard across from the Old Orchard Mall. Whether you're driving through or catering for your tailgate, they'll make sure you're cheering on the Cats with a full stomach. Today's official game sponsor is Northwestern Medicine, official healthcare partner of Northwestern Athletics. This has been the Northwestern Football Pregame Show presented by Wintrust. It's the Cats and the Badgers next from Northwestern Medicine Field. This is Northwestern Football presented by Wintrust from Learfield on 720 WGN.
Josh looking left side of the end zone. A.J. Henning, touchdown! The first of Jack Lausch's career.
Today's broadcast of Northwestern football is presented by Wintrust, Chicago's bank and official bank of Northwestern Athletics. Constellation, preferred energy provider of Northwestern Athletics. Northwestern Medicine, relentless in the quest for better health care. Athletico, physical therapy partner of Northwestern Athletics. SeatGeek, official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of Northwestern Athletics. And Odyssey Brands Greek Yogurt and Feta Cheese, preferred Greek Yogurt and Feta Cheese of Northwestern Athletics.
Lausch lofts to the end zone. Leaping grab. Touchdown. Marshall Lang.
It's time for Northwestern football. Here is the voice of the Wildcats, Dave Emmett.
The captains are meeting at the center of the field. Let's go there now for the toss of the coin.
What's your call? It is ahead. You've won the toss. Wisconsin has won the toss, and they've chosen to defer their option to the second half.
All right, so we'll look at Northwestern on offense first to begin the game. The starting lineups powered by Constellation. To learn more, visit constellation.com/energy. Constellation, the preferred energy provider for Northwestern University athletics. The Wildcats will be led again offensively by redshirt sophomore quarterback Jack Lausch, making his fifth start, all in succession. Last week, 10 of 18, 203 yards, and he rushed 8 times for 24 yards net and a touchdown in the win over Maryland. Cam Porter and Joseph Hyman II will be the running backs. The receivers, Bryce Kurtz, A.J. Henning, Frank Covey IV, Calvin Johnson II. The offensive line centered by Jackson Carcello, Cooper Lovelace, the left guard. The right guard, Josh Thompson, is out. Anthony Biersa, redshirt freshman from Joliet Catholic, will make his first career start. Ben Rather, Ted's pregame guest, the right tackle, Caleb Chernin, the left tackle, Thomas Gordon, Marshall Lang among the tight ends. Wisconsin led defensively by their linebacking core, and it's a good one. The Badgers led by Jaheim Thomas, a transfer from Arkansas, an inside linebacker, 36 tackles on the year. Their leading tackler, Jake Chaney, the other inside linebacker. On the outside, Darrell Peterson and Leon Lowry and John Pius will see action. Secondary is a good one, including Ricardo Holman at one corner. He had 7 interceptions a year ago. Hunter Wohler, their senior co-captain out of Muskego, Wisconsin, the strong safety, 32 tackles on the year, and he leads them in solo tackles as well. Those are among the starters on the defense for the Badgers, and we will see them right off the bat. And for Wisconsin, kicking off will be Gavin Lom, and dropping back deep for the Wildcats is Joseph Hyman, who leads the Big Ten and is ranked 5th in the nation in kickoff return average at over 30 yards per return. So Lom has it teed off, booting right to left as we see it, 35-yard line south end here at Northwestern Medicine Field. Badgers in all-white uniforms with red numerals, red lettering, red trim. Cats in all purple and white helmets. Here is the boot, end over end kick. Hyman will field it just across the goal line. He'll return from there. Ducks outside of the 15 and bumped out of bounds around the 20-yard line. Chased out by Preston Zachman, their starting free safety. Zachman, their interception leader, with 2 picks already on the season. So the Wildcats will start from the 20, let's see, check that, the 16-yard line. We have kind of a tough angle here on that end of the field. But that looks like the 16 to me, Ted. How about you?
Yes, it says on the board 16. We're good to
Okay, I'm
go.
going to go with that. All right, Porter, the running back. Henning wide to the right. Bryce Kurtz slot to the right. Now Henning will motion and faking the handoff. Lausch, lots of time back there. He's going to scramble to his right and then throws down the right side. Diving catch. What a play. Thomas Gordon at the 44-yard line. First down, a 28-yard pickup. Rolling out. Lausch put it right on the money, and Gordon made a sensational diving catch. First down for the Cats out to the 42.
Dave, lots of time in that pocket. You talked about it. He drifted to his right, and then his eyes were downfield, and he was looking for his tight end, Thomas Gordon. He's got a bunch of catches in the last several games. That's another key one.
Call it 26. Out to the 43-yard line, 1st and 10. Lausch in the gun with Porter behind him. He'll hand it off to Kemp, cuts back to his left, and pushes forward across the 45 to the 46-yard line. Wisconsin's run defense, 13th in the Big Ten, 142 yards a game on average they've given up. Jake Chaney, their inside linebacker, co-captain out of Florida, their 4th leading tackler, makes the stop. And again on first down of 4 yards for Cam, who rushed for 72 yards on 18 carries in the win at Camp Randall a year ago. 2nd and 6 for the Wildcats from their own 46, opening series of the game. Here's the handoff. A.J. Henning sweeping to the left side. Breaks the tackle, angled out of bounds near midfield, short of the first. Got a couple on that. 48-yard line is where they'll mark it. Austin Brown, the nickelback, chases him out, and it brings up 3rd down for the Wildcats and 4 yards to go.
Yeah, what you're going to see from this defensive front is 2 big 3 techniques. Barton and Neal, those guys are 300-pounders. They're going to play the middle of that defensive line. Then you got those 2 outside guys. They stand up. They do not put their hand on the ground. That means they've got their vision. They're standing up. They're not down. They can see the entire field. So this is a very good D-line.
And the Wildcats have to take a timeout. There was some confusion. They hustled the extra tight end, Marshall Lang, onto the field at the last second and then signaled for a timeout. I think the call for the timeout came from the sideline, as a matter of fact, and it comes with 12:58 to go here in the first quarter of play. No score to the Cats facing 3rd down. When we come back, no score. This is Northwestern football presented by Wintrust from Learfield on 720 WGN.
At U.S. Waterproofing, when we're called to fix a basement water problem, we get it fixed right. Our experts will diagnose and educate you on all the issues contributing to your basement seepage problems and guide you through customized solutions that will fit your needs. We make it easy every step of the way, and we'll treat your home with the same care and attention we'd give our own. Schedule your free consultation today at uswaterproofing.com and enjoy no interest if paid in full in 1 year. U.S. Waterproofing. A better basement starts with us.
A sustainable future starts now. And at Constellation, we've already begun. We're generating nearly 90% carbon-free power, including emission-free and reliable nuclear energy that's always on. And we're committed to producing 100% carbon-free electricity by 2040. Together, we're creating a brighter tomorrow today. Power on, America. Learn more at constellationenergy.com/poweron.
Hey Northwestern, want to turn your dorm dreams into reality? At the Wayfair store in Wilmette, get inspired and shop for all your dorm essentials. We're talking futon, mini fridges, bedding, and so much more. All at can't-miss prices that work for every budget, so you can get back to what's important game day. Go Wildcats! Head to the Wayfair store in Edens Plaza, Wilmette, and show your Northwestern student ID for 10% off.
Offer valid through 12/31/24 at the Wayfield store in Wilmette, Illinois. Must show a current student ID to qualify. Certain exclusions apply. See store associate for details.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
You're tuned in to Northwestern Wildcats football. Now back to the action. Here's the voice of the Cats, Dave Ennett.
10 seconds for station identification. This is Northwestern Wildcat football.
The Blackhawks, Wildcats, and the NFL play here on AM 720. On smart speakers, say play WGN Chicago.
Time for our Athletico Physical Therapy Injury Update. In pain, start with Athletico. Visit athletico.com to request your in-clinic or virtual free assessment. According to the Big Ten availability report, the following players are out for the Wildcats. We mentioned guard Josh Thompson not in there. Safety Devin Turner. Defensive lineman Brendan Flakes missing his second straight game. Kicker Jack Olson missing his second straight. And running back Caleb Kamalafe also out for this game. Third down for the Wildcats on the season, 29% on third down, 22 of 76. That's 18th in the Big Ten. Near the bottom of FBS football, 126th. Opponents have converted 38% on third down against the Badgers. Cats sent three receivers out to the right side. The wide man is Thomas Gordon. Single receiver left, empty backfield, and now Cam Porter, a wide receiver to the left, will motion into the backfield. Snap to Lausch on third down, throwing right, tipped in the air, incomplete. Broken up, intended for Henning, and broken up by Hunter Wohler. Came into the game with 5 pass breakups, just picked up another one. The Wildcats, after a promising start, stall out around midfield. And the Big Ten Special Teams Player of the Week, Luke Akers, on to punt. Dropping back deep for the Badgers. The man who just broke up that punt, Hunter Wohler. Luke, averaging 43.3 per kick. He's placed 13 inside the opponent's 20. High wobbling spiral will be taken on a fair catch. There's another one inside the 20 at the 14-yard line. That's where Wisconsin will go on offense for their first offensive series of the game. 12:47 to go here in the first quarter. Badgers led by quarterback Braden Locke, redshirt sophomore from Rockwall, Texas. Marked the ball on the 15-yard line. The running back, we mentioned Howie Walker, senior out of North Las Vegas, Nevada. 198 yards and 3 touchdowns last week against Rutgers. Career best in both those numbers for him. 1st and 10, Wisconsin, and Locke back to throw. Pocket collapsing, throws it over the middle, complete. And the receiver twisted down to the 24-yard line. Pass caught by Will Pauling, their leading receiver, co-captain for this game at a Homewood Flossmoor High School. Short of the first, a 9-yard pickup. Coco Azuma takes him down in the secondary. 2nd down and 1 for the 24-yard line. And Locke, here's Walker's first carry. He's got the first down and pile drives forward to the 31-yard line. He picks up about 7 on his first carry of the day, and it's a first down for Wisconsin. Xander Mueller and Brayton Turner getting the start here. Make the stop, play action fake. Locke wants to go deep and does. Going down the numbers on the left side, overthrown, incomplete. Intended for Vinny Anthony II, who's had a couple long ones for touchdowns this year. A 63-yarder against SC, a 52-yarder against Purdue, covered by Theron Johnson, who has 6 pass breakups the last 2 games.
You got to watch out for Anthony, Vinny. You mentioned he has, look at these, 32, 47, 52, and 63-yard receptions and he's one-on-one down there. If you get that kind of coverage, they're going to throw in the ball.
Second down and 10. Wisconsin from their own 31, no score first quarter. Hand off, will go to the running back again. Walker trying to get away, and Rob Fitzgerald grabs around the ankle and hangs on. He still managed to squirm forward for another yard or two, but it's going to bring up a third down and 5 here for Wisconsin. Here goes Anto Saka into the game on third down for Wisconsin. The Badgers on the season, 45% on third. Saka, the Cats' top pass rusher, along with Aiden Hubbard, out there now on third down for the Badgers. From the 36-yard line, snap to Locke. Locke looking, Locke throwing over the middle too high, and then it's dropped, I believe, by Anthony. Intended for Pauling. Overthrew him. Anthony got his hands on it, but I think Darren Johnson and Braden Turner were both there. Not sure if either got a hand on it, but the Badgers will have to give up the football. A.J. Henning dropping back for the Wildcats. Atticus Bertrams.
Yeah, that was a foul up there offensively. They had two wide receivers and crossing routes in the same neighborhood, and both of them were in the wrong place.
Bertrams, the Sydney, Australia native, sends an end-over-end punt down the near hash mark. Fair catch signaled and made by A.J. at the 21-yard line. And the Wildcats get the ball for the second time in a scoreless first quarter. Just 3 minutes and 55 seconds gone here at Northwestern Medicine Field. When you're out of town and want to keep up with live college sports, be sure to download the new Varsity Network app, available for both Apple and Android. Listen to college sports live with the Varsity Network app. No score first quarter in Evanston. This is Northwestern football presented by Wintrust from Learfield on 720 WGN.
That's incredible.
Magical. Spectacular fall colors and more than 6,000 miles of trails make Minnesota a hiker's paradise. Discover what makes Minnesota the star of the North. ExploreMinnesota.com.
Experience the best of downtown Evanston when you stay at the Hilton Orrington. The hotel is undergoing extensive renovations from arrival to guest rooms and meeting space, making it easy to tuck in within the endless blue of Lake Michigan and uncover the scholarly liveliness of collegiate life, along with the distinct authenticity of hyper-local shops, eateries, and cultural arts institutions. Select from a variety of seasonal packages as well as the quad accommodations, ideal for Northwestern University graduates. Visit orringtonevanston.hilton.com to learn more.
Hey, Northwestern fans, enjoy a meal at Wildfire, a 1940s-style supper club featuring steaks, chops, and seafood. Try one of Wildfire's signature dishes from our all-American menu: horseradish-crusted filet, Wildfire chopped salad, roasted prime rib, and cedar plank salmon. Dine in and take in the smells from the wood-burning oven, or watch our chefs in action at our open kitchen. Lunch, dinner, carry-out, and private parties. Stop by any one of our 5 Chicago-area Wildfire locations. For reservations, visit wildfirerestaurant.com.
Minnesota has some of the best mountain biking in the country, from gorgeous reclaimed iron mines to the rocky terrain of Lake Superior's North Shore. Discover what makes Minnesota the star of the North. ExploreMinnesota.com.
You're tuned in to Northwestern Wildcats football. Here's the voice of the Cats, Dave Ennett.
No score first quarter. Cats get the ball for the second time after a 43-yard punt by Bertrams. Ball is on the 21. Let's get a Wintrust sideline report from Lauren Withrow.
Worlds are colliding today for head coach David Braun, who grew up in the Chicago suburbs before in the middle of elementary school, moving to Wales, Wisconsin, about an hour east of Madison. Braun grew up going to both games in Evanston and Madison, always dreamed of being a head coach. His parents and family are all out here today, now in his second season with that dream coming true.
All right, thanks, Lauren, for that Wintrust sideline report. Official bank of Northwestern Athletics and Chicago's bank. First down for the Wildcats from their own 21. Lash to throw it on first down. Quick throw to the right side. One-hand catch. Terrific catch again by Gordon. They'll mark it up near the 24-yard line. Short yardage, but what a grab. Preston Zachman made the stop. Gain of just 2 on the play, though. Second down and 8. They mark it on the 23.
Yeah, Miami, Duke, and Eastern Illinois, he had 2 catches each in all those games and averaging 25 yards a game. And he's got 2 early catches here keeping these drives alive.
Cats will go empty, and now Porter will drop into the backfield to the right of the quarterback, Lausch, on 2nd and 8. Hand off to Cam. No, Lausch will take it himself to the right side, gets a block and bumped out of bounds right in front of the Wildcat bench. A little extracurricular activity there between Marshall Lang of the Wildcats and Nazir Forcurine of the Badgers. That's dispensed with quickly. Cats are a yard short of the first. The stop by Zachman. So it's 3rd down and 1 for the Wildcats, who failed on their first 3rd down attempt of the day. 3rd and 1 here just across the 30.
Great blocking downfield by wide receivers and his tight end to get that to a 3rd and short.
Cats in the pistol formation. Snap to Lausch, hand off Porter. He works his way forward, fighting for yardage. He's got the first out near the 35. He got about 5 yards. Nice run there by Cam Porter. Taken down by the Badgers. Hunter Wooler, but the Cats get a fresh set of downs here with 9:33 to go in a scoreless first quarter. Ball out to the 35-yard line.
Yeah, you need to establish that running game inside the tackles. That's a pretty good job. You got 4 or 5 yards on that. That's excellent.
Cats will go empty with trips to the left, 2 receivers to the right side. A.J. Henning, the slot man. Snap to Lausch. Lausch looking at a crossing route through the fingers of A.J. Henning across the 40-yard line. Covered by Darrell Peterson, the outside linebacker. Peterson, junior out of Akron, Ohio. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, A.J., for some reason, he didn't see the ball the way he wanted to. I don't know if it was tipped or batted the line of scrimmage, but he just wasn't in sync with that.
I think the official might have blocked.
Oh, there you go.
2nd down and 10.
Blame it on those guys.
I'm not blaming anybody, but that could have been a part of it. Hyman in a running back, and here's Lausch to throw it. Being flushed from the pocket, he'll have to throw it away, and it's caught over on the sidelines by Wildcat backup wide receiver Drew Wagner, but that doesn't count when you're not in the game, right, Ted?
Yeah, that doesn't count. And when you try to run a screen pass and you got 2 offensive linemen ready to go, but you got a lot of pressure on the quarterback, that got blown up in a hurry. So good job by Wisconsin's defense blowing up a screen.
3rd down and 10 for the Wildcats. 9:06 to go, 3rd quarter from their own 35, no score. They converted their last 3rd down, but that was 3rd and short. This is 3rd and 10. Hyman to the right of Lausch. Snap to Jack. Back to throw. Has time. Going deep for Kurtz down the right boundary. Ball tipped high in the air and it falls incomplete. He was engaged with Zachman down the right sideline. Kurtz arguing. Xavier Lucas, true freshman out of Pompano Beach, Florida, was also there on double coverage for the Badgers. It is 4th down and Akers is on the punt.
Yeah, they had single safety playing the middle of the field. He came over to help out at the very end. That ball bounced off one of the defenders' helmets.
Yep. All right, so Akers on the punt. Wohler back deep, and they might have got a piece of that one. It's going to hit around midfield, then takes a Wildcat roll and will die around the 35-yard line, but the Badgers blocked the punt. Jackson Aker, backup running back, appeared to be the man who got a piece of it. It's still traveled forward, but the Badgers are set up with good field position after blocking the punt. We have a timeout with 8:47 to go. First quarter, no score. This is Northwestern football presented by Wintrust from Learfield on 720 WGN.
Bud Light was brewed to be a delicious and easy-to-drink beer, even when the little things in life are hard, like when the game is going into overtime, but you have even more time to enjoy it, and a fresh Bud Light. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Pick up Bud Light at your local retailer today. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Hey, Wildcat fans, the 2024 football season is here, and SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the touchdown celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Northwestern football games or to any other live event in your area, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of the Northwestern Wildcats. The most disruptive idea in ticketing? A ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
I'm Stephen Harris, president of Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Illinois. Blue Cross has been part of the fabric of Illinois for almost 90 years. We're the only insurer that has provider access in all 102 counties. Since we're part of the local community, it's important we live our mission to stand with our members in sickness and in health. Our employees stand by the ready. I stand by the ready to deliver on that promise, and that makes me proud.
Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Illinois, Division of Healthcare Service Corporation, a mutual legal reserve company.
You're tuned into Northwestern Wildcats football. Let's get you back out to the game. Here's the voice of the Cats, Dave Ennett.
Get ready for game day with the Northwestern Tailgate Guide. Get great recipes and more by visiting nusports.com to download your free copy. Wildcats, the defense on the field for the second half. That could have been worse. The punt, Luke Akers' punt, blocked by Jackson Aker, the Badgers. It still carried forward and then hit around midfield, took a Wildcat roll about 15 yards. So Wisconsin could have been in much better shape. They will start, not bad shape, certainly, for their own 35, a 30-yard punt for Akers.
And Dave, that was a missed assignment by one of the up backs who is responsible for the last line of defense to your punter. There's three of them back there. The middle man and the outside man on the left did their job, but the outside position on the far right side protecting the punter just basically whiffed on his guy. He's lucky that he didn't get hurt because, man, he came limping off the field, our punter.
Tretch Kekahuna, redshirt freshman, is in a slot to the right side. Walker, the running back, gets the handoff, and Walker follows his blocking, angling right across the 35, cut down at the 38-yard line. Got 3 yards on the carry and ran into Ralph Fitzgerald of the Wildcats. A lot of playing time the last two games, especially now with the injury to Devin Turner, who's the Cats' third leading tackler, got hurt in the Maryland game. It'll be second down at 7, Wisconsin for their own 38. No score, 8:19 to go first quarter. Badgers going right to left. Wide to the left side is Anthony. Trips to the right side. And they'll give it off to Walker again. Steamrolls through. Tries to bounce off Fitzgerald's tackle and manages to squirm forward to the 46. And that's going to be enough for a first down on an 8-yard pickup.
Yeah, Dave, I'm hearing Fitzgerald's name way too many times as you call him making the tackles. You got to be a little better up front.
This time, Block fakes the give. Now he throws right, intended for Anthony, and he overthrew him on the left boundary. Fitzgerald there along with Theron Johnson, but that pass well off the mark. It'll be second down and 10.
Yeah, lock right there. That was an RPO, and he was off. He went to his left. He was rolling to his left. He had his wide receiver wide open. For a guy who had 71% completions a week ago, that was not a good throw.
20 of 28, did throw an interception. 6 touchdowns, 4 interceptions on the year for Locke. Second down and 10 here from the Wisconsin 46. Kakahuna in motion, and this time the handoff Walker, and Walker stood up at the 49-yard line, and the whistle blows. Xander Mueller, the Wildcat Will linebacker, co-captain, their leading tackler, credited with the stop, and it brings up third down for Wisconsin. Damon Walters, who had his first career interception and a fumble recovery in the win over Maryland, checks in the secondary. Third down, Wisconsin. The Badgers failed on their first third down. 3rd and 7, just shy of midfield. Locke in the gun, gets the snap. Locke to throw, rushes on. Locke under pressure, being chased. Now he throws down the right side. Intercepted by the Wildcats. It's Coco Azuma. Azuma on his feet across the 40 to the 42-yard line. Coco, the Wildcats veteran safety, picks off the quarterback. Anthony takes him down. The Wildcats with their 6th interception of the season, their 11th takeaway, and they've got the ball back. That big stop by the Wildcat defense is brought to you by U.S. Waterproofing. U.S. Waterproofing is the best defense for a dry and healthy basement. Schedule your free consultation today at 800-US-WATER. Visit online at uswaterproofing.com. U.S. Waterproofing, a better basement starts with us.
Yeah, Anto Saka came in from that left end position, and he chased him out of the pocket. Big pursue. He's going to his right. He kind of threw back against the grain a little bit. Coco was sitting there in perfect position, It's like he was thrown directly to Coco. Cats are in business.
And they've got it at their own 42-yard line. The interception by Coco Ozma, a 12-yard return. First down for the Cats, who've been good at cashing in. Certainly were last week. Henning in motion. Handoff Hyman. Hyman slithers up the middle to the 44-yard line. Not much there. Only got a couple of yards. Wisconsin defense stout as always. Austin Brown on the stop. Second down and 8 coming up for Coco Ozma. Third interception of his career. Came into the game with 165 tackles. Remember, as a freshman, we played running back down in Champaign.
That's right.
Second down and 8 here for the Wildcats for their own 44-yard line. Hyman in the backfield to the left of Lausch. And Jack's going to throw it. Jack rolling right, looking, surveys the field. Now he throws and threw it behind Kurtz up around the 43-yard line of the Badgers. Kurtz comes off limping a little bit. The pass thrown behind him. Christian Allegro had the coverage, and it brings up third down and 8.
There was 3 defenders around Kurtz there on that throw. As Jack rolled to his right, that was a design roll to his right, and he threw that into a crowd, and that luckily was not picked off by the Badgers.
Jack 2 for 7 for 28 yards. Kurtz, I think, is being attended to over to the sideline. A little shaken up there. Third down for the Cats. Snap to Lausch. Gonna throw it. Now he unloads. Leaping. Grab. No. Incomplete. Broke it up. Intended over on the side for A.J. Henning, who he took a shot and he's down. So your 2 top receivers have gotten banged up on back-to-back plays here.
Timeout for an injured offensive player.
Henning is down. Now he's
Immediate timeout.
kneeling right around the 47-yard line.
Dave, that was a tough tackle because he was in midair when he got hit, and it's like he got folded under. And, you never want to have that happen when your legs are way behind you, but he's on his feet. This is really critical with Kurtz going out just 2 plays before this.
Yeah.
Both top receivers for the Cats, they're 1 and 2. A.J. Henning's number 1 at 34 catches, and Bryce Kurtz is right behind him at 25 catches.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, Kurtz was the play before.
Yeah, so he's on his feet, but he is in real pain.
Bryce Kurtz, we'll see if Lauren has any information on him, and I'm sure she'll keep us up to date. Let's get a Wintrust sideline report from Lauren.
Yeah, this is going to be a really painful hit for Northwestern's passing offense. Bryce Kurtz just went into the injury tent. He's currently being evaluated. As he walked in there, it looked like he was favoring his right leg. I will get that official report when the trainers do give it to me, and I'll get you one on AJ as well.
And AJ being helped across the field, kind of crouched over.
Yeah, he looks very much in pain here.
So the Wildcats facing fourth down, and they're going to have to punt. But it certainly, you don't see any indication that this is going to be something he can quickly shake off here.
No.
Hopefully it is, but we'll find out. Cats fans, Northwestern trusts IAS branding with the Wildcats brand. Let IAS branding, proud partner of Northwestern Athletics, be the solution for your branded merchandise and promotional products. Visit IASbranding.com to learn more. Wisconsin certainly has had their share of injuries. They lost their quarterback, their starting quarterback when the year began, Van Dyke, in the Alabama game. Ches Malusi has had a number of injuries. Running back, he's out. And so I think they can relate a little bit. But
and Van Dyke got hurt in the very first drive against Alabama. They were hosting Alabama at home earlier in the year, and he didn't even last to their first punt.
All right, Akers on to punt.
Let's see if we can block this one a little better.
Wohler standing around the 12, but don't let them block it. Right here is the snap, and here is the kick. And over and a wobbler. And Wohler will let it hit. It's going to take a Wildcat roll inside the 15, inside the 10, and will die at the 7-yard line. That's where the Badgers will go on offense. No score, 5:56 to go here in the first quarter. Well, it has been, to this point, a defensive struggle as we could have expected. Now, I have to get this explanation. Lauren, I don't know if she's with us. Touchdown and turnover pledge drives. Can you explain that?
Sure thing. So safety Coco Ozma, when he intercepted quarterback Braden Locke's pass, he was doing that for a good cause. Today's Northwestern's Uplifting Athletes Touchdown and Turnover Pledge Drive. They're raising money to support those affected by rare disease. For more information, you can visit the Northwestern Twitter account.
Wisconsin from the 7, and Mac Uline absolutely stops Walker in his tracks and wrestles him down for a loss inside the 5-yard line. Mac Uline, the Wildcat linebacker out of Lake Forest, a career-high 13 tackles in the win over Maryland, 11 solos. He's hit career highs each of the last 3 games, picks up a big tackle for loss. Second down, 13 for the Badgers.
That was a violent tackle, too.
And off we go to Walker again. And Walker met this time by the redshirt freshman Walters and taken down back to the original line of scrimmage, or maybe a yard short of that. Maybe just past that. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 9. So we got back the loss, but 3rd down and 9, Wisconsin.
Xander Mueller is leading the team with 41 tackles. Right behind him now is Mac Uline at 38. Those two backers are the heart and soul of this defense, and they are playing excellent.
Badgers 0 for 2 on 3rd down. 3rd and 9 from their own 8. No score late. The snap is low. Locke picks it up and throws short. Closest guy to it was Walters. The snap went down. In the meantime, we have a Wildcat player in pain, and that's Xander Mueller. Writhing in pain, gets up. Looks like he might have gotten rolled up on. He's hobbling. So you've lost probably your 2 of your top players on offense, and now Mueller shaken up.
Well, yes, your two top receivers, and now your top and leading tackler on defense. And by the way, that tent's getting very crowded. But the Cats 3 and out. Again, on the Badgers offense, very good job up front. That front 7 is really delivering it.
Here's a good sign. Bryce Kurtz will replace Henning on the punt return. So Bryce apparently okay.
3 in the tent and 1 out.
Bertram's punting from the end zone. Unloads a boomer that will drive Kurtz back over the shoulder catch at the 35. He'll return to the far side to the 40. He's to the 50 on his feet into Wisconsin territory. And taken out inside the 45-yard line by Aaron Witt. And the Cats get it right back, and they've got great field position in Badger territory with 4.5 minutes to go in the first quarter.
And that's how you win big, close games like that. When you do it on special teams, you come up with a big play, a big return, a pick. We've already had a pick, and now we've had a big turn by Bryce Kurtz. They're in the plus territory in that 43 of Wisconsin.
A 57-yard punt, but a nifty return by Kurtz, his first return of a punt this year. They've got it at the Wisconsin 42. Last time they started at their own 42. No score, 4.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
An important 23-yard return there. Excellent job.
And off. Nope, Laus will take it himself. Right side gets a block from Lang. Turns the corner and tiptoes out at the 35-yard line. Laus directing traffic all the way. Called on Lang to throw a block for him. He did. Xavier Lucas chases him out. A gain on first down of just about 7 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 3.
Dave, no big running play happens without guys downfield blocking like your tight ends like we just saw, or a wide receiver. Guys engaging with defenders, helping your quarterback, your running back.
Frank Covey, Calvin Johnson to the right, the short side of the field. Gordon now on the wing to that side on 2nd and 3. Laus wants to throw it. Steps up under pressure. He'll take off, and now he'll throw, and the pass is broken up at the 21.
Big mistake there, Dave. He should have just gone for the first. He was right there.
I think he would have had it.
Yes.
But he tried to throw it downfield. Pass broken up by Preston Zachman.
That's an example of being a little bit too greedy. Maybe with a little bit more experience, you go ahead and take the first down.
Covey, the intended receiver. The Wildcats face 3rd down. They are 1 for 4. Third down and 2 at the Badger 34-yard line. Cam Porter, the running back, to the right of the quarterback, Lausch. And Cam will get it, and Cam pushes his way forward. He's going to be stopped at the 34, and I think the Wildcats here on where are they going to mark it? He's going to be about 2 yards short, it appears, and there comes Akers and the punt team. So the Cats go through 3 and out.
Yeah, Jack Lausch, the quarterback for the Cats, is going to look at that in the film study.
I'm sorry. I forgot. Akers is your kicker, and he's going to try a 52-yarder.
There you go.
52-yard try out of the hole to Hunter Renner. Forgot that he's doing both. We wait the snap. Here it is, the placement. Kick on the way by Akers. It is not going to get there. Short. And Wisconsin will take over with 3:03 to go in the first quarter with no score. So Akers with the first miss of his career. They're bringing the card out for A.J. Henning. Oof. This is very bad news for the Wildcats. So the Badgers will have it. A field goal try by Akers, 51 yards, no good. Wisconsin from their own 34.
Well, their head's been, I'm sure the Badgers right now are kind of like on what the heck's going on. We've never been 3 and out. We've never had this kind of defense playing that we've had to play against, but they're getting it right now.
And here is Locke looking to throw. Now he checks down to Walker, who's upended. Spinning in for the tackle is Kenny Soares Jr., a Wildcat linebacker. And a gain of just 2 on the play, 2nd and 8 coming up. Locke so far, kind of similar numbers, the two quarterbacks. 2 of 7 for 9 yards. 2nd down and 8, Badgers for their own 36. We approach the final 2 minutes in a scoreless first quarter. Trips to the left side, snap to Locke. Locke will swing it out to Walker, and Walker bumped out. Pushed out by Grayson Metz, the veteran linebacker out of the Chicago area, out of Glenbard West, in for Mueller, and brings up 3rd down. 3rd down and 3 from the 41-yard line.
Yeah, now they've got their dime package in right now. A 4-man rush, 6 defensive backs.
Locke looks it over. There's the snap. He'll hand to Walker. He's got the first and a lot more, and there he goes. Oh, what a saving tackle made by Damon Walters. It looked like Walker was gone, but Walter is able to stop him in Wildcat territory at the 35-yard line. That could have gone to the house, but as it is, it's a first down for Wisconsin at the NU 35-yard line.
Yeah, Locke looked at the secondary and he looked at the front 7. He says, we only got 5 guys in the box. I'm going to run the ball here and hand it off, and boy, did they have success with that.
24-yard gain. 1st and 10, and they will bring in the freshman who's wrapped up and driven back by Sean McLaughlin. The running back, Darian Dupree out of Mount Carmel, true freshman, their 4th leading rusher. With his first carry of the day, no gain. 2nd down and 10, Wisconsin at the NU 35. 53 seconds to go here in the first. No score in the game. 2nd down and 10, and Locke's he's going to try to take off and run, and he's driven down. Penalty marker down. Brought down by Sean McLaughlin. Najee Story, I think, was also there. No gain on the play, but there is a penalty marker. Their first of the game.
Personal foul, face mask, defense, 15-yard penalty from the end of the run.
Oh, wow, that hurts.
Automatic first.
No question.
Yeah. Give up the big run to Walker, and then you just 2 plays later, you add a face mask, and you're now in the red zone. The Badgers find themselves on the 19-yard line.
That's coming in as the 5th least penalized team of the Big Ten. Wisconsin 2nd least in penalties. First down, Wisconsin at the NU 19-yard line. And they will flip it, coming to the near side on the run. The wide receiver, Pauling. Pauling Cuts inside along the numbers and down to the 10. Got about 9 yards on that. Aaron Johnson able to take it down. And that's going to do it for the first quarter here in Evanston. Wildcat fans, score a touchdown for your taste buds on game days with Odyssey Brands Greek yogurt and feta cheese, made by 4 generations of master cheesemakers and available at your local grocer. From foraging for mushrooms to dining in one of the world's most celebrated restaurants, 2 New Yorkers get a real taste of Minnesota, the Star of the North. See their journey, get itineraries and insider tips at exploreminnesota.com. And of one in Evanston, no score between the Wildcats and the Badgers. Back with the second quarter next. This is Northwestern football presented by Wintrust from Learfield at 720 WGN.
At U.S. Waterproofing, when we're called to fix a basement water problem, we get it fixed right. Our experts will diagnose and educate you on all the issues contributing to your basement seepage problems and guide you through customized solutions that will fit your needs. We make it easy every step of the way, and we'll treat your home with the same care and attention we'd give our own. Schedule your free consultation today at uswaterproofing.com and enjoy no interest if paid in full in 1 year. U.S. Waterproofing. A better basement starts with us.
Spot on, nice fish. Nice walleye. Look at that.
Beautiful.
Minnesota Gold right there.
This is the first restaurant in the world that strictly is decolonized menu. All
right, let's try this too.
Oh man, that's good. So earthy and mushroomy.
Where's the seals?
It looks like the ocean.
It's not that cold. It is that wet though.
What will your Minnesota travel story be? Discover what makes Minnesota the Star of the North at exploreminnesota.com.
I think we've just scratched the surface.
After crashing my bike, further testing revealed the unthinkable, aggressive prostate cancer. I'm Dave, and when my first hospital said they couldn't remove the tumor, I turned to the team at Northwestern Medicine.
Nationally ranked for cancer and urology by U.S. News & World Report, Dave's team used breakthrough robotic surgery to remove his tumor.
Because of my team, this was a race I won.
Northwestern Medicine offers second opinions for all types of urologic conditions. Because what makes us better makes you better.
Attention Northwestern University, looking for the perfect place to stay during your next visit? Welcome to the Gym Museum Suites in downtown Evanston, where history meets modern luxury. Our newly renovated all-suite hotel features spacious accommodations ideal for students, staff, and families alike. Each suite is tastefully designed with modern amenities such as full kitchens, dishwashers, and in-unit washer and dryers to make you feel right at home. Book your unforgettable stay today at www.thegymsuites.com. Discover the hidden treasure in Evanston at the Gym Museum Suites. The Gym Museum Suites, your home away from home.
Back to Dave and Ted with Northwestern Wildcat football, Chicago's Big Ten team.
Through one quarter, Wisconsin 76 yards of offense. The Wildcats 56. The difference, really, that 24-yard run by Walker, which really ignited this scoring chance here, and the Badgers start the second quarter 2nd and 2 at the NU 11-yard line. Wisconsin in the red zone, 83% all the year, 20 of 24 with 16 touchdowns. They're in the red zone right now on second down, lock in the gun, Walker to his right. And it will be Walker, and Walker tries to slip through a little bit of a hole, and also is down to the 8-yard line, has a first down for the Badgers. It's going to be first and goal, Ozma on the stop. First down, goal to go. Opening minute, second quarter. Badgers looking to strike first. This time Locke fakes the handoff. Running right, he's going to take it himself, and he is into the end zone. Braden Locke, touchdown Wisconsin. His second rushing touchdown of the year. The Badgers break on top with 14:31 to go in the first half.
Yeah, that was an inside zone run right there. He just looked at the defense, and when he saw the crashing defensive end, he pulled it out. Got a little nice fake and block by his running back, and then he walked into the end zone. That was an easy touchdown for the Badgers.
8-yard touchdown run. And now the kicker, Vakos, on to attempt the PAT. Out of the hold, the backup punter. The kick is up. It is good. It's 7-0 Wisconsin with 14:31 to go here in the first half of play in Evanston. The Badgers 66 yards in 8 plays. It used 3 minutes and 32 seconds Well, two pivotal plays, certainly the 24-yard run by Walker and the face mask penalty on Sean McLaughlin, which really got this drive to the point where Wisconsin only had to travel a short distance to get the ball in. It's 7-0.
And Dave, one of the things I noticed with Xander Mueller out, the gentleman that was in there playing for him was Nigel Glover, number 43, and number 42. Nigel originally committed to Northwestern, and then when the fiasco started with Coach Fitz, he left to Ohio State 1 year there, and he came right back. And boy, is he a good prospect at linebacker.
Right. Baum will kick off for the Badgers. Joseph Hyman deep. They'll let it hit in the end zone. Touchback. And the Cats will take it at the 25-yard line. Let's get an injury update from Lauren Withrow in this Wintrust Sideline Report.
Northwestern's medical tent has been very busy, unfortunately. First, it was Bryce Kurtz. He left the tent. They taped up his right shin. He is good to go. He's been back in the game. A.J. Henning has since left the field on a cart. I observed him kind of clenching his abdomen. He appeared to be in a lot of pain. He has not come out yet. We'll keep you posted there. Linebacker Xander Mueller just came out of the tent with a knee brace that had been added to his right knee. He's since gone back into the tent. Questionable if he'll return. Dave?
All right, thanks, Lauren. First down, Northwestern for their own 25, trailing 7-0. And Lausch will hand it off, and there's Cam Porter with a burst up the middle, just inside the numbers, out to the 34, short of the first by a yard. Wohler takes him down to the secondary, and the Cats will have second down and 1. It's really too bad that they've had some good field position and been unable to capitalize on it.
That's right, and you got an outside zone there from Cam Porter. He's in the right half position. He comes underneath, fronts the quarterback, hands off, and picks up nice 9 yards.
Aiden Elegant, freshman in a wide receiver here. Second down and 1 for the Wildcats. Lausch takes, hands it off. Cats have the first down. Porter trying to break out of a tackle and hustles out to the 38. And a first down for Northwestern. Jaheim Thomas will be credited with the stop. First down for the Cats.
Dave, and you heard my interview with Ben Rather before the game, and he talked about in that interview how fun and joy it is to block up front for his number one ball carrier, Porter. You could see right there how much emphasis he puts into effort every single time.
This time from the pistol on 1st and 10. It'll be Porter again, and Porter cut down at the 39-yard line. Only got a yard that time. The Badgers' Elijah Hills cut him down in his tracks. Call it a gain of 2 to the 40. At least second down and 8.
Yeah, Elijah Hill just climbed over everybody in his way and made that tackle for a 2-yard gain. Very impressive move by the defensive tackle.
Hill's a transfer from Albany. Not as many transfers as Indiana did when they came in here a couple of weeks ago. They got a few, though.
Oh, they do.
Second down and 8. Who doesn't, right? Second down and 8 for the 40. Hyman in a running back as Porter gets a breather. And it will be Hyman met in the backfield. Nowhere to go, and he'll lose a little bit of yardage. Hunter Wohler sealed him off. Lost him about a yard. It'll bring up third down for the Cats.
And Hunter Wohler, you know, he's 120 tackles last year in 2023. And you mentioned he's their second leading tackler. If you don't put a hat on him or if you don't have eyeballs on him, he comes up in the box and makes that tackle. He was untouched.
Cats are just 1 of 5 on third down. 3rd and 9 from their own 39-yard line.
This is not a good spot back here, 3rd and long.
Not where you want to be. Hyman to the left of Lausch on third down. Jack to throw it. Looking, being flushed, takes off, runs to the far side, still on his feet, puts on a move, gets the first down.
Wow.
Made a man miss at the end of the run, ducked outside and picks up the first. Woo! Hill's able to chase him out, but Jack Lausch getting it done with his legs as the Cats convert the 3rd and long, and they've got a fresh set of downs now.
I never saw that.
Wisconsin territory at the 45-yard line.
Never saw that coming at all. He made 2 guys miss. It looked like he was going nowhere, maybe picking up a yard or 2, but his acceleration to outrun everybody, and they make 2 guys miss to get the first.
Gain of 16, first down for the Wildcats at the Wisconsin 45. 7-0 Badgers, second quarter. Here goes Hyman, right side, breaks through. Hyman runs into Wooler, fights forward, close to the first down. Joseph Hyman. Hunter Wooler, I think he kind of bumped into him and went down a yard short of the first. It's going to be 2nd and 1 for the Cats at the 36-yard line.
This is what they want out of Joe Hyman. They want him to get into the groove. He hasn't really hit his stride like he did in 2023. That was a very good run, making guys miss right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and short here for the Wildcats. Lausch gets the snap, going to throw for it. Now big flush from the pocket, rolling right, throwing another diving catch by Thomas Gordon inside the 20-yard line. Wooler makes the stop. This again, Thomas had to leave his feet to make the catch, and he did. It's a first down for the Wildcats down to the 17-yard line.
Again, rolling to his right. We saw this early in the game, making guys run him down. He's just outrun everybody with his speed, finds his tight end, Gordon. Nice catch, sliding into the sideline.
That's now in the red zone where they're 80% on the year. That number's been creeping up. And this time they'll go Wildcat to Porter. And Porter is going to be driven backwards. Kind of lost his footing. He got run into by Kurt Neal, the defensive tackle, 6 feet 290, and they collided, and Cam got knocked back. No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10 coming up.
Yeah, after that big play, 18-yard reception by Gordon. Now they're back behind the chains again. Unfortunately, you've got to make sure at the point of attack you block those guys up front. 92's a load, Dave. That guy is Kurt Neal, 300-plus pounds.
2nd down and 10 for the Wildcats. Lausch looks it over, gets the snap, takes the handoff, throws over the middle, too far. Gordon Kurtz was open inside the 5-yard line on a slant and just led him a little too much, and it brings up 3rd down.
Oh my gosh, that was absolutely, he was wide open. He was covered. He had lots of space around him. And that ball was just thrown, like you said, a little bit off the mark. Good protection. He threw a rocket, but just misled him too much. That was a missed throw. We needed that one.
9 minutes to go. First half, 7-0 Wisconsin. Cats 3rd and 10 at the Badger 18-yard line.
You don't get many of those situations like that.
Let's have 4 receivers. Hyman, the running back. Snap to Jack Lausch. Looking to the right side. Pass is caught around the 10-yard line. And it's going to be short of the first. And that was Bryce Kurtz who hauled that one in. Bryce with his first catch today, 26th he's caught this year. The field goal unit comes on.
Yeah, I think Akers our field goal kicker, got a little, too much gathered with that 53-yard attempt. Now I think this more like home right here. He kicked 3 last week, 2 of them at 38 and 1 at 44.
This will be a 28-yarder from the right hash. To get the Cats on the board. Here's the snap, placement, kick is blocked. The kick is blocked, and it's picked up by the Badgers. And now driven out of bounds. That's for Cureen, who scooped it up and is run out of bounds. The Cats come up empty. It's the second kick blocked today by Wisconsin. They blocked a punt. Now they block a field goal. And the Wildcats, after a first
timeout.
10 in the red zone, come up empty with 8:08 to go in the first half. It's Wisconsin 7, Northwestern nothing. This is Northwestern football presented by Wintrust from Learfield on 720 WGN.
Are aches, pains, or injuries keeping you on the sidelines? At Athletico, our movement experts are here to help you turn your setbacks into comebacks and create a personalized game plan for your recovery. With no prescription or referral needed, Athletico Physical Therapy is where your comeback story begins. Get started today by scheduling a free assessment at athletico.com. Physical therapy partner of Northwestern Athletics.
Backlot Coffee is a community coffee shop located in the neighborhoods of Evanston, Old Irving Park, and Lincoln Square. At Backlot Coffee, we strive to be a comfortable, stimulating, and diverse community where people come together. We work hard each day to surprise our guests with kindness. Visit us at backlotcoffee.com. See you around the neighborhood.
If your old windows are leaky and drafty, it's possible they weren't installed properly. Shoddy installation leaves your home vulnerable, and winter's coming. At Nextdoor Window, their proprietary approach ensures your windows are sealed tight and energy efficient, and your windows and doors will be installed by certified experts. Right now, get 50% off installation of windows and doors, plus 0% interest and 0 payments for a year. Call 844-600-NEXT or visit nextwindow.com. That's nextwindow.com for Nextdoor and Window.
You're tuned into Northwestern Wildcats football. Presented by Wintrust. Let's get you back out to the game. Here's the voice of the Cats, Dave Ennett.
Fresh off a big win against the Iowa Hawkeyes Wednesday, the Cats volleyball team continues their season this Sunday at 1 p.m. against UCLA. It's Kids Day in Welsh Ryan. The team will be hosting an autograph session for young fans afterwards. Tickets start at just $12 for adults, $8 for kids. Get yours today at edusports.com/tickets. Wisconsin starts from their own 21, leading 7-0. 8:08 to go after the field goal block by Witt of Wisconsin, returned by Corcurine out to the 21, a 12-yard return. And the Badgers in business here. And Braden Locke at the helm. On first down, fakes the give, takes a couple steps right now, throws, and he puts it on the money. First down on the near sideline, right around the 37-yard line to C.J. Williams, a transfer from USC. Damon Walters had the coverage. Biggest pass play of the day for the Badgers. They get some breathing room out to the 37, a gain of 16 yards.
Yeah, good throw there by Locke. That was a very nice.
And now throws it over the middle, and it's caught near midfield. Again, it's C.J. Williams on the reception, middle of the field. Theron Johnson and Mac Uline taken down. There was some late pressure coming on the quarterback block. He just got rid of it.
Yeah, that was an RPO right there. He read that he read the outside linebacker. He was playing run all the way. He just hit him on a little in pattern.
And this time they will hand it off. The freshman grab. Dupree brought down just inside the 50 at the 49 by Aiden Hubbard. Dupree, last week 10 carries, 26 yards, and his first touchdown in the win over Rutgers.
Grayson Metzen, their linebacker for the injured Xander Mueller, getting some PT now.
Second down and 8. Locke will swing it out of the backfield. It's caught by Dupree, right sideline, 40, 35, 30. And bumped out by Walters inside the 25. Back-to-back big plays.
And Dave, that's the line.
Damon Walters on the stop, first down for Wisconsin at the 23-yard
That's the
line.
linebacker's responsibility. First man out on your side, you're supposed to out there and cover him. Did not.
And here gets Dupree again. This time he's hit middle of the line and covered up. It was Jalen Pate who got to him first. No gain on the play. Second and 10 upcoming.
Yeah.
7-0 Wisconsin. 6:11 to go first half. Badgers, Locke, 7 of 12 passing, 78 yards. Wisconsin moving the ball. Cats moved the ball last time they had it, just haven't been able to get points on the board. Second down and 10. And Locke's going to throw. Now he airs it out deep down the left sideline, going to the end zone. It's incomplete. Good coverage there. Josh Fussell on C.J. Williams in the left corner of the end zone. That pass fell incomplete. And it is going to be third down. Fussell, the redshirt freshman from Cincinnati, who started the last two games coming in here.
That was good coverage. That was one-on-one coverage. He was solo all by himself down there. And that was a go route. You mentioned very good coverage.
All right, third down and 10, Wisconsin at the NU 23. Badgers on third down so far, 2 of 7. Check that, they're 1 of 4. Trips to the left, snap to Locke, rushes on. His pass tipped high in the air, almost intercepted. It came right to Walters, and he dropped it. Walters, who had a pick last week, it was a tailor-made interception. It caromed high in the air, and he was the only one there. Just could not bring it in. It's fourth down, and the field goal unit will come on now for Wisconsin.
Yeah, he was in midair. He jumped up, and the thing hit him right in the hands. That was a gift.
Nathaniel Vacos will try a 40-yard field goal from the right hash to give Wisconsin a 10-point lead. Here's the snap. Kick is blocked. The Cats return the favor. They block the field goal. And the Cats come up with a stop of their own. So we've seen 3 blocked hits in this game. And now the Cats return the favor, blocking
the ball is placed in the previous spot, 23-yard line.
Blocking the 40-yard attempt by Vacos. And it was Jaden Cameron who blocked it. Jaden Cameron came up with the block. The junior out of Dayton, Ohio. And the Wildcats will take over at the 23-yard line.
Big play on special teams. We talked about the opportunity to make some plays to change the course of the game. You're right, they would have been up by 10 if he makes that field goal, but no chance at all. Big defensive lineman making that block. That's what you need. You need plays like that in a tight game.
How would you like to be able to listen to us while synced up to your TV in the comfort of your own home? Go to syncmygame.com to find out how. 7-0 Wisconsin. Cats take over. 5.5 to go in the half. This is Northwestern football presented by Wintrust from Learfield on 720 WGN.
Stacked macros, fresh food, and served fast. Cafe Zupa's new protein bowls tick all the boxes. 6 new bowls made with top-notch ingredients and dressings from scratch. Every protein bowl comes with a free chocolate strawberry because you always deserve a little treat. Find your nearest spot at cafezupas.com.
Being pregnant and finding out you had cancer. I'm Robin, and that was me. But my oncologist, orthopedic surgeon, and high-risk obstetrician at Northwestern Memorial Hospital created the safest chemotherapy plan, so I didn't have to choose between my life and my baby's.
Top ranked in Illinois for obstetrics and gynecology by U.S. News and World Report, Robin's team collaborated to deliver a healthy baby and mother, performing a C-section, then cancer removal the same day. Northwestern Medicine. Better.
Are you ready for the ultimate transportation experience? Look no further than Windy City Limousine and Bus Worldwide, an official transportation partner of the Northwestern Wildcats. Our top-of-the-line fleet will cater to your every need. Sit back, relax, and leave the driving to our professional chauffeurs. Whether you're heading to campus, exploring the Windy City, or attending special events, Windy City Limousine has got you covered. Visit WindyCityLimos.com or call us at 866-94-WINDY to book your ride today. Stay windy and go Cats.
Stacked macros, fresh food, and served fast. Cafe Zupa's new protein bowls tick all the boxes. 6 new bowls made with top-notch ingredients and dressings from scratch. Every protein bowl comes with a free chocolate strawberry because you always deserve a little treat. Find your nearest spot at cafezupas.com.
Back to Chicago's Big Ten team.
The Wildcats.
Presented by Wintrust. Here's Dave Ennett with more Wildcat football.
10 seconds right now for station identification. This is Northwestern Wildcat football.
The Blackhawks, Wildcats, and the NFL play here on AM 720. On smart speakers, say play WGN Chicago.
WGN. Well, Jaden Cameron blocked the field goal. Cats take over on the line of scrimmage.
And Dave,
the 23-yard line.
And when you're down there close, like we did last time, after Lausch runs for 16, Gordon picks up an 18-yard reception. You got to make sure you get points. This drive's got to mean something with 5:30 left to go in the first half.
7-0 Wisconsin. And now we get a penalty marker down. Joseph Hyman had motioned into the backfield along with Porter, and the Cats will walk back 5 yards.
Start. Offense, number 62. 5-yard penalty, still first down.
So that's
not good. Now you're behind the chains in this defense. They just love that. The Badgers just love when you're in trouble with down and distance.
First and 15 for the Wildcats. Now back at their own 18-yard line, and Jack Lausch is going to throw. Lausch steps up. Now he throws downfield, broken up.
Oh, come on.
Broken up, intended for Calvin Johnson up at the 35-yard line.
Really? Okay, I'm not a homer or anything, but that was right on the 35-yard line, right in front of us. I'm looking right at it. The guy was climbed all over his back. Okay, I got that off my chest there.
Not good. Zomo Aratikai is in at the right guard spot for the Wildcats. True freshman out of Austin, Texas. Anthony Bierce started. Aratikai in there now. Second down and 15 for the Cats after the incompletion. There's the snap to Lausch. Has protection. His pass batted down at the line of scrimmage. Trying to get it to Gordon. Over the middle short. Covered by Daryl Peterson, who knocked it down. And it brings up third down and 15 for the Cats. Yeah, again on that first down incompletion, it looked like Lausch could run for pretty decent yardage there.
He did a good job of moving up in the pocket, up behind his offensive line, but ball was thrown on the mark, just didn't get the call.
All right, the Wildcats on third down, 2 of 7. Third and 15 from the 18. Handoff and bursting up the middle and just cut down short of the first at the 31-yard line is Cam Porter.
Oh, he was close, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was one step from turning that into not only a first down, but a huge gain, but it's fourth down. The Cats will have to punt. Christian Allegro takes him down for Wisconsin, and Luke Akers on the punt.
Boy, he moved himself through that second level like a chess game. Great moves, getting up, almost got the first down. Now the punter's back on the field again, unfortunately.
Hunter Wohler is back deep. Akers standing at his own 15, steps forward. Boots a short wobbler. It's going to hit in front of Wohler, pick it up, and he gets drilled. He got absolutely obliterated by Evan Smith, the gunner for the Cats, and Wisconsin, no chance for a return there at the 24-yard line.
Yeah, Hunter Wohler, the return man, was given some little jabber to the tackler. And what are you jabbing about, man? You went down and look at that. Caught it and boom, he was on the ground.
That was a well-placed punt by Luke Akers, and we'll take a timeout here with 4:35 to go in the half. 7-0 Wisconsin. Badgers take over when we come back. This is Northwestern football presented by Wintrust from Learfield.
Odyssey Greek yogurt and feta cheese are produced with 4 generations of our family's expertise and commitment. We start with the best dairy farms providing high-quality milk so you can feel good about what you feed your family. Odyssey Greek yogurt and feta cheese, proud partner of Northwestern Athletics, now available at your local grocer.
We know you're a fan, but is Wildcat pride in your blood? Here's your chance to prove it. This season, Abbott and the Big Ten are kicking off the largest blood donation competition of our lifetime to fight one of the worst blood shortages in a generation. Simply visit bigten.org/Abbott to sign up for the We Give blood drop and help settle once and for all that Northwestern gives the most spirit. Again, visit bigten.org/Abbott to sign up.
What a finish. A perfect game ender.
Even more, 10 Mile House at TMHEvanston.com is the sweet spot for pre, during, and post-game revelry.
Steps from Welsh Ryan, they got it going on 7 days a week.
And Sunday brunch, you just can't beat it.
10 Mile House is stacked with awesome comfort food, tasty craft cocktails, and seasonal wine and beer.
I'm going with the house smoked barbecue.
It's a crisp brick oven pizza for me.
10 Mile is the reigning neighborhood spot. Go to TMHEvanston.com to make a reservation today. That's TMHEvanston.com. Go Wildcats.
Odyssey Greek yogurt and feta cheese are produced with 4 generations of our family's expertise and commitment. We start with the best dairy farms providing high-quality milk so you can feel good about what you feed your family. Odyssey Greek yogurt and feta cheese, proud partner of Northwestern Athletics, now available at your local grocer.
Back to Chicago's Big Ten team. Here's Dave Ennett and Wildcat football.
Couple quick early scores from Mark Carmen.
Midway through the second quarter, Dave, Indiana 14, Nebraska 7. The Huskers just getting into the end zone. Elsewhere, UCLA leading Rutgers 14-7, late second quarter there.
All right, first down, Wisconsin from their own 24 to begin this series, leading 7-0. And Locke under pressure. Locke is hit and Locke is sacked. Locke sacked on the play. Najee Story with a takedown of the quarterback. With that sack, Illinois pork producers donate another 25 pounds of ground pork to help sack hunger with pork power. To learn more, and see how you can donate, visit nusports.com/SatHunger. Loss of 7, second and 17. Badgers back at their own 17-yard line. They'll fake the handoff to Walker, throwing over the middle. Pauling the catch, and Pauling hit immediately by Walters. Pauling last year, 27 catches on third down. Of those, 22 produced first downs. And you might want to keep an eye on him here because it's 3rd and 5 on the 29-yard line.
Well executed RPO there on that second down.
And then Ashcraft on the 3 receivers to the right. Lots of time here for Locke. Now throwing left. Catch is made. Vinny Anthony first down. It wasn't Pauling. It was Anthony near midfield at the 48-yard line. Fussell had the coverage. Fresh set of downs here for the Badgers, who have all 3 of their timeouts remaining. The Wildcats have 2. 3:15 to go in the half.
Yeah, way too much time in the pocket there for Locke. He just was sitting out there with a cup of coffee, taking his time.
First down, Wisconsin. Just shy of midfield here. They lead 7-0. Penalty marker, false start, Badgers.
There you go.
So,
False start. Offense, number 38. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
first Wisconsin penalty of the game. These teams are playing for the 12th year in a row. This has just been a terrific rivalry. They won't meet next year. We don't know when the next meeting will occur. It's been an even rivalry for pretty much the last 39 years. First down, handoff. We'll go to the running back. Walter trying to duck it left and cuts it back in. Finally brought down. He gets back to penalty yardage as he works it into Wildcat territory along the numbers on the far side. Fitzgerald got over there along with Coco Ozma, the safeties. But a gain on first down. They get back the penalty yardage and then up to 6 yards more.
And they have lots of time. They got 4 timeouts in their hip pocket.
And the 2-minute timeout coming up in about 15 seconds. On second down, it's Walter again to the left side and twisted down. Nice job in the open field for the Wildcats by Coco Ozma again. It will bring up a 3rd and short after the 2-minute timeout.
This is the two-minute timeout.
So 2 minutes to go. The Badgers on the move here, leading 7-0. 2 minutes to go in the half. We know you're a fan, but is purple pride in your blood? Here's your chance to prove it. This season, Abbott and the Big Ten are hosting the largest blood donation competition of our lifetime. You're invited to join the We Give Blood drive on your home turf to show your Wildcat pride. Join us October 23rd from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. at the Ryan Fieldhouse Walter Athletic Center. You can sign up to donate at Abbott/donate. Shouldn't there be a .com in there? It seems like it. When you're out of town and want to keep up with live college sports, be sure to download the new Varsity Network app, available for both Apple and Android. Listen to college sports live with the Varsity Network app. Next week, the Cats will go on the road, back-to-back road games. It'll be Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City. The Cats and the Iowa Hawkeyes next Saturday at 2:30 Central Time. And then 2 weeks from today will be at Ross-Age Stadium in West Lafayette, the Cats and the Purdue Boilermakers. And my guess is there might not be quite as many fans as there were there for last night's game with Oregon.
Oh, boy,
that place was
jammed. You remember when we opened up there like on a Thursday night a couple years ago?
Wasn't that Clayton Thorson's senior year?
Yeah.
He was coming off the injury.
What a wild setting that was.
Oh, yes.
And, ESPN was there doing the game. And
well, both these teams were coming off 1-point games last week. Purdue lost by 1 in Champaign. Oregon won by 1 over Ohio State. It was a 1-point game last night. But first things first for the Cats. They're in this game, 7-0, 2 minutes to go first half. Wisconsin, mentioned how even this series has been. They're 9-9 in the last 18 meetings. Since 1985, Wisconsin leads the series 17-16. but they've only won 2 of the last 8 meetings in Evanston. It's 3rd down and 1 right here. 2 minutes to go in the half. 7-0 Wisconsin. And they have traditionally been very good at these situations, Ted, over the years, going back however long you might wish.
Yeah. Well, they've got 3 tight ends in the game right now, so I think they're going to run the ball. And they're all standing just behind the center. They're not going to tell you where they're going to go or what they're going to do until they absolutely have to. And now they separate. Here we go.
They send Pauling wide to the right side. Stand the gun here with Locke. On 3rd and 1. He'll hand it off to Walker. Walker, I don't think so. No, he didn't make it.
Wow.
Stopped on 3rd and 1 by Mac Uline. And it is 4th down, Wisconsin. They're keeping the offense on the field.
Yeah, baby. That was a real big-time tackle there by Mac Uline. Breaking right in. They could not get the next level to block him. He was unblocked and he came in there. Now they're changing up here, Dave.
90 seconds to go. Clock moving.
Yeah, they're going to run this clock down and punt it now.
Well, last week, if you remember, Maryland, the Terps went for it 4 times on 4th down, partly because they were playing from behind. The Cats stopped them 3 times.
And they're going to take the penalty and then just...
Timeout, Wisconsin. They're first charged. 30-second timeout.
Now, that's a big stop by this defense.
Absolutely right. And that's been the case all year long with this defense. Front 7 in particular, just playing the run, absolutely fabulous. And they're giving up less than 90 yards a game on the ground, less than 3 yards a carry. That's the way you win football games. And if it wasn't for a blocked field goal attempt, this would be even closer for the Cats.
7-0 Wisconsin. And here comes Bertram's to punt. Bryce Kurtz will be back deep. Bertram's a native of, guess what, Sydney, Australia.
Imagine that.
It's own 43. And here is the snap, and here is the kick, and overhead kick. Bearcats signaled, but it's going to be down inside the 1 yard line. It took a hop right past Kurtz. Pauling was down there to down it. And he actually moved it back half a yard, but the official, I think, is going to put it back at the 1.
Now here's the danger zone right here.
Yeah,
they still got 2 timeouts left, the Badgers. And not that it makes any difference. The Cats have got 2, but they're going to start calling timeout because we're on the 1 foot line trying to get this ball out of there.
Bierce back in a right guard for the Cats.
So with 1:04 to go in the half, we've got to get something going here so they don't get the ball back right away.
We saw that last week. Ted, Maryland on their own 1, and it should have been a safety, right?
Yes, you're right.
For some reason they ruled that the back got out of the end zone.
Jack Lausch is 5 yards in the end zone here.
And Lausch gets the snap, hands it off. Porter makes the first man miss, fights forward to about the 2 yard line, 3 yard line, call it. So you got a little bit of breathing room. Ran into Sebastian Cheeks, who went to high school here in town in Evanston Township.
Second charge of the half, 30 seconds.
Dave, that always scares me. When they're back in shotgun and you're on the 1 yard line, 99 yards to go, and you hand the ball off to the guy that's next to you, who's also 5 yards deep in the end zone. Oh, I mean, that's just the way they run now, That's the way they run their offenses.
So timeout taken by the Badgers. And that will leave them with 1. But that only took 8 seconds. So still plenty of time, 56 seconds to go. They might be thinking 2 for 1 because remember, they get the ball to start the 3rd quarter.
And the series before this, the Cats had the ball less than a minute, and they handed it over with a 3 and out right back to the Badgers, and that's how we've gotten to here. Cats have not been that successful on offense, to say the least.
7-0 Wisconsin, 56 seconds to go till halftime. Lausch, about 2 yards deep in the end zone now, gets the snap, hands it off Hyman, and Hyman slips through to the 5, to the 10, and angled out of bounds. He's got a first down, and now everybody can exhale.
Where'd he go, Joe?
Forky Reed pushes him out. First down for the Wildcats, 50 seconds to go. Cats have 2 timeouts remaining.
Yeah, Joe, when he gets going, he's explosive. He is by far the fastest guy on this team. And you could see him once he got to the second level. Man, linebackers were trying to catch him. They weren't tackling him.
35-yard run against Indiana here 2 weeks ago. His career long. First down from the 13-yard line. And now we get a whistle and a penalty marker. And this will go against the Wildcats.
Full start. Offense, number 72. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
Better known as CT amongst his teammates.
Caleb Chernin, the left tackle, making his 25th start for the Cats here today, but that puts them behind the chains. First and 15, 50 seconds to go till halftime. The Badgers with 181 yards of offense after getting over 500 the last 2 games. Cats at 145. And Lausch back to the goal line under pressure, hit, and fumbles the football. Wisconsin's got it. Wisconsin's got it at the 4. Elijah Hills falls on the ball, the strip sack, and suddenly the Badgers are in business with 43 seconds to go in the half.
I'm sorry, what are we doing there? Just run the ball. We run the clock out. They got 1 timeout. We're first and 15. So what? We just gave them the ball back.
First sack today by Wisconsin. They don't come up with a ton. That's their 11th of the year. And that is a disaster for the Wildcats.
It's horrible.
First down, Wisconsin will have it at the 3-yard line. First and goal, 43 seconds to go. They got 1 timeout remaining.
You just gave them points. Run the clock out. You could just run the ball 4 times. They would have never been on the field again.
This defense back out there. Can they stop them again? They stopped them on 3rd and 1. Pauling in motion. Here's the pitch into the left side. The backup running back, Giacomelli, and he's in for the touchdown. Cade Giacomelli, 3-yard touchdown run. And Wisconsin extends the lead with 39 seconds to go in the half. Well, the Cats with their first turnover in 3 games, a fumble, and it leads to an immediate touchdown. And it's 13-0 Badgers. And on for the extra point is Vacos. Exactly what you didn't want to have happen.
Didn't have to happen.
There's the snap. Extra point is up and good. 14-0 Badgers. 39 seconds to go in the half.
I'm sorry, that's a gift. It's fancy. It's all gift wrapped and everything. It's in a beautiful box. You just gave them 7 points.
So the Wisconsin Badgers scoring drive, 3 yards at 1 play. Giacomelli with the touchdown run, his 2nd of the year, 2nd of his career. 14-0 Wisconsin, 39 seconds to go. The Cats are shipping up to the friendly confines of Wrigley Field for their final 2 home football games this season. Don't miss the action. The Cats host Ohio State and Illinois. To get your seats today, head to Cubs.com/tickets.
Hey, my stomach was churning when he was in the gun trying to throw the ball.
Three-yard touchdown run for Giacomelli. Here is Lom's kickoff to restart play. It will hit around the pylon, but it bangs into the end zone. It will be a touchback. The Cats will take it at the 25-yard line. We'll hear from Lauren with the head coach, David Braun, at the end of the half. 39 seconds to go. Cats with a chance to go in down just 7 at halftime. Suddenly they're down by 14 points. And they will come out here and take a knee.
First and 10.
Regroup here at halftime. Jack Lausch will touch the knee down, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. And certainly Injuries have hurt the Wildcats. Tough first half physically. And they have not been able to put any points on the board against this Wisconsin Badgers squad. They've had some chances. In the meantime, pretty much a gift touchdown at the end of the half after a strip sack, giving the Badgers the ball on the 3. Let's go to Lauren with the coach. Lauren?
Coach, you put an emphasis on special teams this week. Wisconsin blocking a punt and a field goal before Jaden Cameron returned the favor, blocking one of their field goal attempts. What effect have those opportunities, both missed and made, had on the status of this game?
Yeah, they're critical. We got some things to clean up. We can never afford a punt getting blocked. And, we got some good things going, but we're shooting ourselves in the foot. Got to come back in the second half and execute.
Your offensive key was establishing the run early. You've been successful at that, almost 90 yards in this first half. What more do you need to see to start cashing that in for 6?
Yeah, at the end of the day, when we start to cross the 50 and get in the tight zone, we got to turn it at least into points and specifically touchdowns. Good news is we start the half with the ball and excited for our offense to get out there and score a touchdown.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Lauren.
All right, thanks, Lauren. The Badgers take a 14-0 lead to the locker room. We thank Lauren for that Wintrust sideline report. Wintrust, official bank of Northwestern Athletics and Chicago's bank. Northwestern football is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. We offer auto, home, and commercial auto insurance, plus a variety of business insurance options. Visit progressive.com today. We'll be right back with the Northwestern Medicine halftime show in a moment. This is Northwestern football presented by Wintrust from Learfield on 720 WGN.
That's incredible.
Magical. Spectacular fall colors and more than 6,000 miles of trails make Minnesota a hiker's paradise. Discover what makes Minnesota the star of the North. ExploreMinnesota.com.
Backlot Coffee is a community coffee shop located in the neighborhoods of Evanston, Old Irving Park, and Lincoln Square. At Backlot Coffee, we strive to be a comfortable, stimulating, and diverse community where people come together. We work hard each day to surprise our guests with kindness. Visit us at backlotcoffee.com. See you around the neighborhood.
Hey Northwestern, want to turn your dorm dreams into reality? At the Wayfair store in Wilmette, get inspired and shop for all your dorm essentials. We're talking futons, mini fridges, bedding, and so much more. All at can't-miss prices that work for every budget, so you can get back to what's important game day. Go Wildcats! Head to the Wayfair store in Edens Plaza, Wilmette, and show your Northwestern student ID for 10% off.
Offer valid through 12/31/24 at the Wayfair store in Wilmette, Illinois. Must show a current student ID to qualify. Certain exclusions apply. See store associate for details.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
With the Northwestern Wildcats debit card from Wintrust Community Banks, you're ready for every season. Football, basketball, baseball, softball, volleyball, lacrosse, tennis, fencing, field hockey, wrestling, golf, soccer, cross country, and swimming and diving. Phew. Be purple and proud all year round with your very own Wildcats debit card. Open a Northwestern Wildcats checking account and score a $300 opening bonus with qualifying activities. Visit wintrust.com/Northwestern to get your Wildcats card today. Wintrust, Chicago's bank. Only $100 required to open. No minimum monthly balance or maintenance fees. Member FDIC.
Minnesota has some of the best mountain biking in the country, from gorgeous reclaimed iron mines to the rocky terrain of Lake Superior's North Shore. Discover what makes Minnesota the star of the North. ExploreMinnesota.com.
Halftime!
Oh, intermission.
No, it's halftime.
It's halftime.
It's halftime.
Once again, here's the voice of the Wildcats, Dave Ennett.
Welcome to the Northwestern Football Halftime Show presented by Northwestern Medicine. Dave Ennett, Ted Albrecht back at Northwestern Medicine Field at Martin Stadium. The Cats are down 14-0 here at the half. I think Coach Braun said they get the ball first. I believe that Wisconsin will get the ball first in the third quarter. And just a tough way to end the first half because Northwestern was down 7-0, missed some scoring chances, but still stopped Wisconsin when they had to, and a fumble on the goal line, giving the Badgers the ball for 3, and all of a sudden it's 14-zip.
Well, sloppy play in the first quarter. We had our chances. We were down there after some great runs by Jack Lausch, a 16-yarder. Then he hit Gordon for 18. We're in business. And then we have an unblocked Rushman on a field goal attempt. I mean, it's like he almost caught it in midair. And then we also had a block punt. That was a missed assignment. Or no, that was not a missed assignment. That was a physical mistake. So, and then, of course, the trouble of all troubles, we try to throw a pass versus running out the clock and give them a free score.
Yep, a 3-yard run by Yakimelli for Wisconsin, 14-0 here at the half. The Badgers have outgained the Wildcats 184 yards to 139. The Wildcats have outrushed the Badgers 85-75 through the air. Braden Locke, 9 of 16, 109, 1 interception, 1 sack. Jack Louse for the Wildcats, 4 of 14, 54 yards. And as we just detailed, he has been sacked 1 time. Chicagoland for premium apparel and promotional products. Look no further than IAS Branding, proud partner of Northwestern Athletics. The industry standard is corporate, athletic, and event merchandise. IAS Branding is your one-stop solution to bring your brand to life. Visit IASbranding.com to learn more. Mark Harvin will check some out-of-town scores in a moment as our Northwestern Medicine halftime show continues from Northwestern Medicine Field. This is Northwestern football presented by Wintrust from Learfield on 720 WGN.
Imagine having your skull detached from your spine to save you from paralysis. When Phil came to Northwestern Memorial Hospital, his spine was digging into his brainstem, but our team developed a plan to rebuild his spine.
Anchored by the top neurology and neurosurgery program in Illinois by U.S. News and World Report, Northwestern Medicine is pioneering treatments for the toughest conditions. Incredibly, Phil was walking just days after surgery.
As Phil's nurse, I'm proud to be on a team that's changing lives.
Northwestern Medicine, better.
Are you ready for the ultimate transportation experience? Look no further than Windy City Limousine and Bus Worldwide, an official transportation partner of the Northwestern Wildcats. Our top-of-the-line fleet will cater to your every need. Sit back, relax, and leave the driving to our professional chauffeurs. Whether you're heading to campus, exploring the Windy City, or attending special events, Windy City Limousine has got you covered. Visit WindyCityLimos.com or call us at 866-94-WINDY to book your ride today. Stay windy and go Cats.
Progressive presents Renter's MVP's Most Valuable Possessions. Today's MVP, Tom Kelly's carbon fiber mountain bike. Because more than riding his carbon fiber mountain bike, Tom loves telling people about his carbon fiber mountain bike. Friends, family, even a local barista knows about his carbon fiber mountain bike. And that's why Tom's carbon fiber mountain bike, if you haven't heard about it, is today's MVP. Keep your most valuable possessions protected by bundling your renters and auto insurance with Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers not available in all states.
The Glen Club in Glenview is the proud home to Wildcats golf. In addition to being named to Golf Weekly's top 100 courses you can play, the Glen Club's 48,000 square foot clubhouse has 3 private event spaces and a 21-room boutique hotel. Whether for 20 or 250 guests, corporate or social, the Glen Club is the perfect destination for your next special event. Stop in the Grill Restaurant and experience the picturesque terrace and fire pit lounge. Visit theglenclub.com for more information.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by Northwestern University. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the express written consent of the university and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the university.
We are at the half. Northwestern trailing Wisconsin 14-0. Mark Harmon with you. Dave's coming back with an interview. True NU Jacob Schmidt will be with us in a little bit here, but let me get you caught up on the scores, out-of-town scores. Proudly presented by Explore Minnesota. Score a lifetime of memories by planning your Star of the North getaway at exploreminnesota.com. Indiana continues to impress. The Hoosiers up 28-7. Justice Ellison in the end zone 2 times now, 31-yard touchdown run, 5-yard touchdown run. Curtis Rourke having a big day just before the half there as Indiana looks like they'll improve to 7-0. UCLA leading Rutgers 21-10 just before the half in that one. And then some good ones coming up today. It's a sellout down in Champaign. Number 24, Michigan. Number 22, Illinois. It's only the second time since 2009 that Illinois has 2 sold-out games in the season. Should be a great atmosphere today. Also in the Big Ten, Maryland hosting USC. Iowa's at Michigan State tonight. That's a 6:30 kick. Some local action for you coming up as well. Illinois State and Murray State at 2. Northern Illinois hosting Toledo at 2:30. Notre Dame on the road at Georgia Tech. That's a 2:30 kickoff. Western Illinois, Tennessee Tech at 3. Let's get you to Dave and Jacob Schmidt coming up here as the Cats trail Wisconsin 14-0 at the half. This is Northwestern football presented by Wintrust from Learfield on 720 WGN.
Allegra is a full-service marketing company providing customized marketing, printing, mailing, and signage solutions to meet your business goals. Allegra offers a wide variety of creative solutions that are tailored to each business's unique challenges, from printing services and custom signs to mailing services and promotional marketing. Call Allegra in Evanston at 847-864-9797 or visit AllegraMarketingPrint.com to learn more.
Northwestern fans, come hang out at Jake Melnick's Corner Tap, Chicago's favorite sports bar. A place that has something for everyone, including students. Show your valid student ID to get 15% off your bill and enjoy everything from great burgers, award-winning wings, and a wide selection of craft beer and cocktails. Can't make it to Jake's but looking for game day fuel? Head to JakeMelnicks.com for takeout and delivery options. Jake Melnick's Corner Tap at 41 East Superior Street. Come join us.
College sports fans now have access to hundreds of weekly podcasts that zero in on the college sports world. Now available in the Varsity Podcast Network and part of the new Varsity app. The app is free and available from wherever you get your favorite apps. Download the Varsity app today to have access to hundreds of national podcasts as well as your favorite team-focused podcasts. The Varsity Podcast Network, now available for free on the Varsity app. Download from the App Store and listen today.
What it feels like when you swipe your Northwestern Wildcats debit card from Wintrust Community Banks. Shop online, buy a purple foam claw at Wildcat Alley, and pay for a Chicago dog at Ryan Field. Show your pride every time. Open a Northwestern Wildcats checking account and get a $300 bonus with qualifying activities. Visit wintrust.com/Northwestern. Wintrust, Chicago's bank. Only $100 required to open. No minimum monthly balance or maintenance fees. Member FDIC.
Back to Chicago's Big Ten team, the Wildcats. Here's Dave Ennett with more Wildcat football.
Welcome back to Northwestern Medicine Field. Halftime, Wisconsin leading the Wildcats 14-0. Always a pleasure to welcome Jacob Schmidt, former Wildcat running back, now the executive director of True NU, Northwestern's NIL collective. And Jacob, I know that things are changing quickly. I mean, for the last time you and I spoke, the landscape has changed. Everything has been dramatic. But I guess the biggest change that has a lot of people confused is that it's going to come about that the schools will actually be compensating players, student athletes. Explain how that's all going to work.
Yeah, Dave, you said it. This has been an ever-changing landscape since day one. But since the last time I was up here, Judge Wilkin in California preliminarily approved the House versus NCAA case. And so what that means is for all intents and purposes, there's about a 90-10 shot right now that next summer, all of this craziness comes in-house. Right, the schools are going to be allowed to compensate their athletes for their NIL. And so there's going to be a salary cap, right? Roughly a $22 million in year one budget for all of these schools to invest in their athletes the way they see best fit. And, I think I've told most for Northwestern, that's a great thing, right? It feels as though there's, relatively speaking, an even playing field coming to college sports. And so, the schools are going to bring this in pretty soon. And it should give some clarity to not only donors, but to prospects, fans, everybody involved.
And that amount of money is not just going to the football team or the men's basketball team. That's going to all of your student athletes.
Correct. Right? Yeah, you're going to be strategic on how you invest those dollars, Dave. And certainly people listening today understand that football and basketball will get the lion's share of those dollars. But absolutely, you're going to invest in your softball, your lacrosse, your field hockey, your volleyball, and your women's basketball programs for sure. So while the dollars might be a little different, those programs are going to feel the benefit of NIL coming straight from the institution, but football and basketball are going to be heavily funded here really soon.
You've been around with True NU now for 2 years?
2 years.
So what does the future look like for you under this new setup?
Yeah, I think we're excited. I think there's a really good chance that True NU for all intents and purposes, comes in-house, right? We help sort of navigate this ever-changing space for Northwestern, just like we have for 2 years, but we perhaps put the end back on our chest, right? We've done some stuff over 2 years now where, whether it's bringing in the capital, but more so, deploying those funds, negotiating with student athletes, with their agents, with their parents, right? A world that Newdar is not ready for. We've been doing it. So we've got a skill set that we think would come in-house very nicely. Mark Jackson, excited to have him here and his vision. So we're aligned the way it is, but over the next 9 to 12 months, this is going to change a lot for us too.
Give us an example of how True NU is involved, say, in the recruiting process now.
Sure. Yeah, they're up until about 5 months ago, we really couldn't be, right? The NCAA rules were still rules, and we couldn't get involved in recruiting visits. Coaches had to sort of relay conversations to kids and their parents. But since the injunction in Virginia and the NCAA is basically laid down across the country, we've been heavily involved, right? We are allowed to have conversations with prospects. We're allowed to talk about what a compensation package could look like for them. So, Dave, this is pro sports, right? We feel as though we are the GM of Northwestern Athletics right now, as weird as that is to say. But we've got the capital, we've got the funds behind these rosters, and whether you love it or not, this is our future, and so we've got to keep embracing it.
So when we read that Chris Collins has the 4th-ranked recruiting class in the nation now, True NU has a lot to do with that.
Well, I don't want to say a lot to do with it, but we're involved. We're involved, Dave. Yeah, certainly. Without us, some of those kids probably don't take visits here. I think we're really proud that, in general, we've neutralized the impact that NIL can have on the recruiting trail, especially in men's basketball. We've grown to a point where kids are able to choose Northwestern now for the things that really matter, right? Coach Collins, his staff, his program, his culture. Welsh Ryan sold out. Oh, by the way, Northwestern's diploma is pretty damn good too, right? So by taking the money out of it and matching or exceeding what some of our peers are doing, those kids are picking us for the right reasons.
All right, we only got a few seconds here. And this is probably a longer conversation.
Sure.
But I was reading this week about something called drop back.
Yeah.
And I texted you and I said, what is this?
It's a new and exciting tool, right? So essentially it's a salary cap management GM tool that we're an early partner with. It's a startup, 2 really smart guys who spent some time at Microsoft and then Huddle. We're trying to put the math behind why these kids are worth what they're worth, right? We're about to step into a world where there's a $22 million budget for student athletes. How are you going to defend what you're paying kids, right? That's what we're looking to sort of figure out. And so we're excited to be an early partner with them. We think, the math, the data, the algorithm, something that we hadn't seen in the space yet. So we're an early partner. We're helping them build and grow it. And we're looking forward to being a longtime partner with them.
People want to get involved in True NU.
TrueNU.org, call, text, Twitter, Instagram, you name it. I'm around, but, we've got at least 9 months left on our life cycle here where we've got to keep kicking some butt, and we need everybody listening to help us out.
All right. Great to see you.
Thanks, Dave. Let's go. Big second half. Let's go.
Absolutely. Jacob Schmidt. We're getting set for the second half here at Evanston. 14-0 Badgers. This is Northwestern football presented by Wintrust from Learfield on 720 WGN.
Hey fans, join us at Stacked and Folded before or after the game. Located at 824 Noyes Street, we're just a few short blocks from campus. We've got happy hour, a full bar, heated fire tables, weekend brunch, and fast, friendly service with a healthy and exciting menu. Follow us on Instagram at Stacked Social House or check out our website at www.stackedandfolded.com.
Your morning shave with Barbasol is a time for self-reflection. Look in that mirror and ask yourself, can I make a real difference in this world? Of course you can. Just not today. There's football on. Barbasol. It's a can of can-do.
If you can plan barbecues and weddings, you can plan to protect yourself from a natural disaster. Sign up for local alerts, prepare an emergency kit, and make a family communications plan. Get started at ready.gov/plan.
Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
The passion.
He's going to take it to the house. Dinner's cooking. Touchdown.
The fury.
There was flames on that ball.
The speed.
35-40. There he goes. Down the sideline.
Northwestern college football.
For the end zone. Got it for 6 points. You cannot hitch the wagon. Put the ponies in the bars. Back in the end zone. 30, 20.
This is the College Football Bliss. Listen all season long on College Sports Now on the Varsity Network.
Through snow, ice, rain, and wind. Through extreme heat and extreme cold. When Elmer Matthews started his company, his dream was to provide for his family and be the best at his craft. As we celebrate our 90th anniversary, the 4th generation of Matthews family still shares Elmer's mission. Let's raise the roof, Cat fans, and be a part of Chicago history. Call Matthews Roofing at 773-276-4100 or visit them online at matthewsroofing.com.
Now it's time for the second half of Wildcat Football. Today's broadcast of Northwestern football is presented by Wintrust, Chicago's bank and official bank of Northwestern Athletics. Constellation, preferred energy provider of Northwestern Athletics. Northwestern Medicine, relentless in the quest for better health care. Athletico, physical therapy partner of Northwestern Athletics. SeatGeek, official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of Northwestern Athletics. And Odyssey Brands Greek Yogurt and Feta Cheese, preferred Greek Yogurt and Feta Cheese of Northwestern Athletics. Now, here with the play-by-play, the voice of the Wildcats, Dave Ennett.
Both teams are back on the field. We get set for the third quarter here at Northwestern Medicine Field at Martin Stadium. The Wisconsin Badgers leading the Northwestern Wildcats by a score of 14-0. Obviously not a lot of scoring, especially for the first 29 minutes of the first half. Almost 29 and a half minutes. Wisconsin was up 7-0. Only one extended scoring drive. That was capped by Braden Locke's 8-yard run with 14:31 to go in the first half. And it was about 14 minutes later, after a strip sack of quarterback Jack Lausch gave the Badgers the ball at the 3-yard line, that the backup running back Cade Giacomelli ran it in for Wisconsin to put them up 14-0 here at the intermission. Those are your energizing highlights of the first half, powered by Constellation. To learn more, visit constellation.com/energy. Constellation, preferred energy provider for Northwestern University Athletics. The Northwestern Football Halftime Show was presented by Northwestern Medicine. All right, Ted, what do the Wildcats have to do to get themselves back in this game?
Well, one stat that I see here, which is really glaring, both teams rushing the ball, 19 attempts. However, the Badgers only got 75 yards. The Cats are at 85 yards, and that number 85 is a good place to start. We've got to continue. We got to continue to use a variety of running backs. I think Joe Hyman's done an excellent job. Let's keep getting Joe in the game. Let's keep getting Joe's speed and have him effective. And our defense is really, I think, this is a team that got up early on their last two opponents, Rutgers and Purdue, and you didn't really know if they were a throwing team or a running team because they were just out ahead of everybody on their passing game. But look, we got to play strong defense versus the run, which we are, and we've got to get a little bit more. Our passing game is not good right now. It's not a good number, 54 yards net passing.
Vinny Anthony will be the deep man on the kickoff return for Wisconsin, standing on the goal line at the north end here at Northwestern Medicine Field. Luke Akers tees it up, 35-yard line right in front of us. And we're ready for the third quarter to get underway. Here is the approach, the swing of the leg by Luke, and he booms this one over the head of Anthony. And
wow.
It hits about 9 yards deep in the end zone and caroms on out. Touchback, and Wisconsin will start from the 25-yard line. Big series.
Did we mention that Luke Akers was the special teams player of the Big Ten last week?
Well, I thought it was somewhat unusual that you had not only Luke, who's the punter, special teams player of the week for kicking, punting,
and everything,
doing everything, but then you have Cole Kmet of the Bears, special teams player of the week for long snapping. So in the NFC.
I don't get that one.
First down? No, sure I do. He had to take over on an emergency basis. First down, Wisconsin, going left to right here in the third quarter. Snap to Locke. Swings down to the backfield. And Pauling fumbles the football. They're going to rule it an incomplete pass. He got absolutely drilled by Grayson Metz, playing in place of the injured Xander Mueller. And hopefully we can get an update from Lauren on the Wildcat Will linebacker who got hurt down on the goal line in the first half and did not return. We'll go to Lauren after this play. No gain. That was an incomplete pass. Second down and 10, Wisconsin from the 25. And this time, they'll hand it off to Walker. It slips through a little bit of a seam and covered up at the 30. It's going to bring up third down. Let's get this Wintrust sideline report from Lauren Withrow.
Linebacker Xander Mueller continues to wear that right knee brace. They're still looking at it, but they've marked him as doubtful to return with that lower body injury. Dave?
You're talking about two guys. A.J. Henning went out with an injury, and Mueller. You are going to pick important guys you can ill afford to lose on either side of the ball. They would be in the conversation. 3rd and 5, Wisconsin snap to Locke, rushes on. Locke looking, scrambling, now dumps it off incomplete. Tried to get it on a crossing route to Pauling, covered by Bray Turner.
And 3 and out.
And a 3 and out to start the third quarter here for the Wildcats.
Listen, Grayson Metz is in there for Mueller, but I want to tell you, this guy's a tremendous player. He was hurt last year with 2 labrums. He got everything fixed up. He's back to his normal weight, and the guy flies around. He's like a rocket. Very good series for him at outside linebacker.
Bertram's to punt. Gets the kick away. It will be fielded by Kurtz, kind of a low-line drive. He cuts right at the 25 to the 30 and out across the 30-yard line to the 33. Nice return there by Bryce Kurtz. He's done it before, but he just hasn't done it this year. Xavier Lucas gets down and takes him down on special teams. So a 3 and out by the Wildcat defense. Now let's see if the offense can get something going here. With 14:04 to go in the third, they'll start from the 33-yard line.
Well, they're not going to start with Bryce Kurtz on the field. He came limping off after that nice return. He's on the sideline right in front of us. So, again, the injury bug continues.
First down from the 33. Porter, the running back, had a nice first half. And he'll get the carry here. Hits the left side and pounds his way out to the 36-yard line, a gain of about 3 for Cam Porter, who ran 9 times for 39 yards, an average of 4.3 a rush in the first half. Cats have already piled up more rushing yards in this game than they had the entire game at Maryland. Jaheim Thomas made the stop on that play. Second down and 7. Wildcats from their own 36.
The Badgers had that ball in their opening sequence there, Dave, less than 1 minute.
Frank Covey, the fourth, motions across the formation here on 2nd and 7. And Lausch will hand to Porter. Tries the right side. Backs his way out near the 38. Not much. It's going to bring up third down. He got about 2. And that hole sealed off by Wisconsin. Leon Lowry Jr. Here comes Thomas Gordon back in. He's the leading receiver for the Cats. 3 catches, 46 yards in the first half. You might suspect that Jack would be looking for him here on 3rd down and 5. Wildcats from their own 38. They've converted on 3rd down just 2 of 8. Same as the Badgers, by the way. 3rd down and 5. Gordon starts in motion, heads back the other way. Snap to Lausch, going to throw it. Steps up under pressure. He'll run and dives forward close to the first down.
It's going to be close.
Didn't get a great mark. Let's see. I think it's going to be 4th down and inches. And the Cats are going to go for it here as Porter will come in. Joseph Hyman was in on that play. Hugo August, Marshall Lang come in, extra tight ends. Gordon and Calvin Johnson come out. So it's 4th down and looks to be about a foot.
Yeah.
Cats up to the line on 4th down here. Lausch still in the shotgun. And Lausch will hand to Porter, and he pushes his way past the line to gain out to the 44. He's got the first down, so the Cats convert on 4th down.
Yeah, that was a moxie move right there. I really like that. Let's go. You're down by 14. It's early in the first and the second half. Go ahead and give it to your star tailback, and he can get 6 inches.
Cats get the first down out to the 44-yard line. 11:27 to go, third quarter, 14-0 Wisconsin. Covey and Marshall Lang both to the right side. Kurtz back in there. He's split to the left. On 1st and 10, Lausch jogs left, looking, now throwing, left side. There's Kurtz, tiptoes out inside the 45, down around the 41-yard line of the Badgers. Guarded by Ricardo Hallman, veteran corner who's got 8 career interceptions. He had 7 last year.
A nice comeback route there by Kurtz as the quarterback Lausch rolled out to his left. And that was a 0 shot right between the 1 and the 7. Beautiful route coming back to that ball.
15-yard gain, first down for the Wildcats at the 41 of the Badgers. Kurtz now jogs right to left. Comes Seth. Lausch takes the give. Back to throw. Looking right. And off the fingertips of Kurtz at the 16-yard line. He was there. It just trickled off his hands. Zachman had the coverage, but Bryce Kurtz had a couple of steps on the defender.
Yeah, and that ball was thrown a little bit on his inside shoulder, so he's looking for the ball to be on his outside shoulder. That ball was thrown on the inside part of his body. He then had to try to turn to catch it. Was catchable, not a perfect throw, but was catchable. He also had Cam Porter wide open out in the flat, which would have been a for sure first down as well.
2nd down and 10 for the Wildcats at the 41. And Lausch fakes the toss back to Johnson, dumps it off on a screen to Porter. Porter leaps over the 35 down to the 34-yard line. Nice gain there on 2nd down. Thomas able to stop him, and it brings up 3rd down and 4, a gain of 6.
Yeah, he did a really nice job with that fake, like they were going to run a toss to the opposite side of the field. He fakes the toss, and then he comes back, and everything's set up beautifully with Cam Porter with a nice gain there. Really good blocking downfield by those linemen.
That's at 4 receivers to the right side on 3rd down and 4 at the Wisconsin 35.
This is new.
And Lausch will take it himself. Quarterback run all the way. He's hit at the 33 and driven back.
Yeah, you got to block that number 7.
There. Yep. And that number 7 is Jaheim Thomas, who pushes Jack back. It's 4th down. They'll keep the offense on the field, it appears, on 4th down and just about. Where did they put the football? Let's see.
It's 3.
It's
3.
4th and 3. 4th down and 3. Cats converted to 4th down and 1 earlier on this drive. That was a lot shorter than this one. 4th and 3 right here. Lausch with Porter to his left. He's going to throw on 4th down. Lausch steps up. Now he'll take off and run. First down more. 25-20. 15, 10, 5. Cut down inside the 5-yard line. I don't think he was looking to throw there. It was run all the way with Jack Lausch. And the Cats take it down inside the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 5, a gain of just about 29 yards. They're ready to go on 1st and goal. There's the snap. And Lausch keeps it himself, and he'll dive to about the 4. At that time, Wisconsin sniffed it out, led by Elijah Hills. 29 yards on the run by Lausch.
And Dave, I think he wanted to throw on that play, that big run that he made, but unfortunately, or fortunately for him, they were in man coverage, so everybody on the defensive secondary had his back, their back to the quarterback, and he goes, this is a free run, and he made it a big run.
I'm going to ask the coach after.
Okay, I'll ask him.
No, I'm going to ask him. You might not tell me the truth. 2nd down and goal for the Wildcats. Lausch this time hands Porter, reaches just about the 3-yard line. Not much there. It's going to bring up 3rd down and goal. That's obviously down 14-0 with half the 3rd quarter gone. Have to get something out of this. This has certainly been their best drive of the day. 3rd down and 4.
Yeah, it's
3rd and goal at the 4.
It's been very productive. They started all the way back at the 33-yard line, put together a really nice drive. They need 7 here. They don't need a field goal. They need 7.
Pistol formation with Porter behind Lausch. 3rd and goal at the 4. And now penalty mark.
That changes
Shifted
everything.
Porter over to the left.
Offense, number 87. 5-yard penalty.
Thomas Gordon called for the false start instead of 3rd and goal from the 4. Now it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 9. That's what will bring tight ends
out.
Gordon and Olgis out and send in 2 more wide receivers.
Yeah.
3rd and goal at the 9-yard line.
So you were in a perfect position there to either run or pass, and they had the tight ends in. It looks like they were going to run. Now they're really giving them exactly what they have to do. We're going to throw with 4 wide receivers in the game.
3 of them to the right side. Marshall Wagg to the left. On 3rd and goal at the 9. Snap to Lausch. Lausch rolling right, looking, running out of room. Now he'll throw towards the end zone. Nobody home. And it is going to be 4th down and goal. The field goal unit comes off.
Yeah, Lausch is a one-man yard getter. He's all everywhere. He's just everywhere. Does a really good job of getting out of the rush. His pocket broke down much earlier than he wanted. He had to run for safety, and he barely got out of bounds as he threw it out.
And a 27-yard field goal try. Luke Akers is 0 for 2 from the left hash. Missed one, had one blocked. We'll wait the snap. Here it is. Here's the kick by Akers on the way. It is up. It is good. And the Wildcats finally get on the board with 6:46 to go in the 3rd quarter. Timeout. Wisconsin 14, Northwestern 3. This is Northwestern football presented by Wintrust. From Learfield at 720 WGN.
Experience Chicago from the water. Cruise the Chicago River and Lake Michigan on a Windella boat ride. Family owned and operated since 1935, Windella is Chicago's original architecture tour. Northwestern fans receive 20% off with promo code GOCATS. Again, that's promo code GOCATS. Book your tour online at WindellaBoats.com. Windella, the official boat tour of the Northwestern Wildcats.
We all know that Chicago weather changes in an instant. Properly maintaining your HVAC equipment is budget friendly and helps to ensure a comfortable home all season. Whether it's a hot autumn or a chilly fall, you need to be ready. Equipment manufacturers all recommend annual clean and checks. Some warranty language actually requires it. Home Comfort is proud to be the preferred heating and cooling partner of Northwestern Athletics and their fans. More information about scheduling your maintenance visit is at homecomfort.net.
There's nothing like a great night's sleep. If your mattress isn't quite right, chances are you're not sleeping as well as you should be. Steinhoffel's exclusive Discover Your Sleep system maps your body and sleeping position, and then finds the perfect mattress for you through science. So, stop in and find your perfect mattress with the Discover Your Sleep system. Only at Steinhoffel's. Relax. It's Steinhoffel's.
You're tuned in to Northwestern Wildcats football, presented by Wintrust. Now back to the action. Here's Dave Ennett.
Before play resumes, 10 seconds for station identification. This is Northwestern Wildcat football.
The Blackhawks, Wildcats, and the NFL play here on AM 720. On smart speakers, say play WGN Chicago.
When life gets real, start at Kohl's, where we've lowered prices on thousands of items your family needs for whatever life brings. Kohl's, where families come first. Let's get a Wintrust sideline report from Lauren. Wintrust, official bank of Northwestern Athletics and Chicago's bank.
Quarterback Jack Lausch has always been a dual threat. He's great on the ground. However, this week, Coach David Braun said he doesn't want to rely too heavily on Lausch on the ground. He'd much rather running back Cam Porter be running the ball. When he did want to use Lausch, though, was when the Cats needed it most to come up with big plays. That's just what Lausch just did, convert on 4th and 3 with a 29-yard rush. He's the Cats' leading rusher right now with 59 yards. However, the Cats only able to turn that into a field goal. If they're going to turn that into some touchdowns, they need some other offensive key players to step up as well. Dave?
Officially a 26-yard field goal for Luke Akers to cap a 59-yard, 13-play drive that used 7 minutes and 18 seconds. You like that? And now Akers back out there to kick off again. He boomed his first one to start the second half. Let's see what he does here. Here is the approach, and Luke gets his leg into another one, and again he will drive it over Vinny Anthony, and Wisconsin will start from the 25 as they did last time.
And David, just shows that we do have the offense. We can put together a drive. Like you said, 7.5 minutes there. Yes, we got a field goal. We need to continue to work this offense. Jack Lausch is he's doing it himself. He's got some injuries up front with some of his guys, and he's got his top receiver out, but somehow, some way, he's making it happen.
And we will take a break with 6:46 to go in the third. Another timeout. Wisconsin up 14-3 on the Cats. This is Northwestern football presented by Wintrust from Learfield on 720 WGN.
When I got sick, I spent years looking for answers. But it only took one conversation with my team at Northwestern Medicine to correct my misdiagnosis. I'm Daniel. When Parkinson's changed my life, so did my Spanish-speaking care team.
The Northwestern Medicine Parkinson's Disease and Movement Disorders Center offers specialized, culturally sensitive care. Their Spanish-speaking team was the first to provide Daniel with innovative treatment in the language he preferred. Northwestern Medicine. Better.
Through snow, ice, rain, and wind, through extreme heat and extreme cold. When Elmer Matthews started his company, his dream was to provide for his family and be the best at his craft. As we celebrate our 90th anniversary, the fourth generation of Matthews family still shares Elmer's mission. Let's raise the roof, Cat fans, and be a part of Chicago history. Call Matthews Roofing at 773-276-4100 or visit them online at matthewsroofing.com.
We love Wildcats, yes we do. We love Northwestern. How about you?
Oh yeah, I love the Wildcats.
Prove it. Bet he doesn't even have a Wildcats debit card.
Don't let this happen to you. Open a Northwestern Wildcats checking account from Wintrust Community Banks and get a $300 bonus with qualifying activities and score an exclusive Wildcats debit card. Visit wintrust.com/Northwestern today.
Hey everyone, I'm getting mine now.
All right.
Wintrust, the official bank of Northwestern Athletics. Only $100 required to open. No minimum monthly balance or maintenance fees. Member FDIC.
You're tuned in to Northwestern Wildcats football. Now back to the action. Here's the voice of the Cats, Dave Ennett.
6:46 to go, third quarter. Badgers take over on their own 25, leading the Wildcats 14-3 after the Luke Akers field goal of 26 yards and the Luke Akers kickoff, which produced a touchback, something that Luke has done with regularity this year. Right, Locke, the quarterback, 9 of 18 passing, 109 yards, picked off once. Hands it off to Walker, running left, trying to turn the corner, takes it off left tackle, trying to cut it back in, and he picks up a first down as he rumbles across the 35 out to the 37-yard line. Walker on the afternoon, 13 carries, 73 yards, came in averaging about 88 yards a game on the ground. First down, Wisconsin. And this time they will toss it. Here comes Anthony. Tries the right side as he tried to cut it up inside the numbers. Cut down up at the 45-yard line by Grayson Metz.
Yeah, you saw his speed right there on that tackle. Really closed it quick as they ran the jet sweep, and he got over. He had a guy he had to get through to get there, but he still made the tackle.
Second down, about 3 yards to go from the Wisconsin 45. And here's Locke to throw, pocket collapsing. He's hit, fumbles the football. The Wildcats may have it. The Cats pounce on the ball. A strip sack, Northwestern ball. The Wildcats recover the fumble. It was Najee Story who came up with the ball, the second turnover today by Wisconsin, and the Cats are in business in Badger territory around the 44-yard line.
Grayson Metz really with the strip, though, came again all the way from his right outside linebacker position, came all the way around and tracked down the quarterback and knocked the ball out as he made the attempted tackle. Nice job by Grayson Metz.
So the Cats with 2 takeaways today, bringing their total to 12 on the year. They're now +5 in turnover margin on the season. And here they go, starting in Wisconsin territory at the 44-yard line. Lausch with Hyman in there, and it'll be Joe Hyman. Dances up the middle, down to the 40. I think they're going to mark it at the 41, so about a 3-yard pickup.
Well, great field position here now. This is where they have to really cash in and go down and be productive. Get some points here. I think they really are where they want to be. They've got this defense a little wondering like, oh, here we go again. They're back on the field in less than a minute.
Covey left, Kurtz to the right. 2 tight ends, Olgus and Gordon to the right side. The snap to Lausch, fakes the give, dumps it off, right flat.
Oh.
Gordon drops the ball. Gordon dropped the ball. He made two spectacular catches and one really great catch earlier. And that one he just dropped, and it brings up 3rd down and 7.
You know, Dave, and what you can see it every time when you see the player looking downfield before he takes the ball, tucks it in underneath, and you can see at the last second looking away.
All right, the Wildcats on 3rd down on the day, 2 of 11. 3rd and 7 at the Wisconsin 41. 4:56 to go, 3rd quarter. Snap to Lausch. Lausch with time, going deep for Kurtz, and overthrows everybody. Down the numbers on the left side, it's 4th down. And the Wildcats will have to give up the ball.
And, Dave, it's really painful for everybody on that sideline to see a 1st down catch be dropped. That was really an easy catch and run after the catch, and that would have been moved the chains and kept this offense alive.
Hunter Renner will handle the punting here for the Wildcats. Luke Akers gets a break. Hunter specializing with that rugby-style kick. And he sends a high end over end kick. Fair catch signal. This is going to be down by the Wildcats. Oh, great leaping tip made by Evan Smith down around the goal line. And the Badgers now are pinned back deep in their own end after the well-placed punt by Renner. And great hustle by the Wildcats on special teams. And the Cats.
Ruling on the field is that the ball was touched in the end zone. By rule, therefore, is a touchback.
Don't forget what I just said. 4:39 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Wisconsin takes over, leading the Wildcats 14-3. This is Northwestern football presented by Wintrust from Learfield at 720 WGN.
America has an undeniable, unstoppable energy. At Constellation, our energy matches yours. We're generating electricity 24/7 with hydro, wind, solar, and the nation's largest carbon-free nuclear fleet. Enough clean energy to power 15 million homes today, and a commitment to helping you build a brighter tomorrow. Power on, America. Learn more at constellationenergy.com/poweron.
Experience the best of downtown Evanston when you stay at the Hilton Orrington. The hotel is undergoing extensive renovations from arrival to guest rooms and meeting space, making it easy to tuck in within the endless blue of Lake Michigan and uncover the scholarly liveliness of collegiate life, along with the distinct authenticity of hyper-local shops, eateries, and cultural arts institutions. Select from a variety of seasonal packages as well as the quad accommodations, ideal for Northwestern University graduates. Visit orringtonevanston.hilton.com to learn more.
Garage doors fail when you least expect it. Don't get stuck in or out of your garage.
Service to a Green Tea.
This is Tonya Khoury of Green Tea Services. Our trained technicians adjust the springs, check the cables and rollers, tighten hinges, and give your door a complete lubrication, all for just $47. Call now for our $47 garage door maintenance special. 800-5-GREEN-TEA.
Green Tea Services, 800-5-GREEN-TEA.
Or visit greenteaservices.com.
You're tuned in to Northwestern Wildcats football. Here's the voice of the Cats, Dave Ennett.
Wildcat fans, Game Day Spirit has you covered lakeside, south of the field, in-store or online for the best Northwestern Game Day essentials. Shop top brands like Under Armour, Champion, and Tommy Bahama, all at the official fan store of the Wildcats. Shop in-store at 1807 Central in Evanston or online 24/7 at shop.nusports.com. Game Day Spirit, where Wildcat fans shop. 1st down, Wisconsin from their own 20 after the touchback. Badgers up 14-3 with 4:39 to go here in the third quarter, which the Wildcats, quite frankly, have dominated in terms of time of possession and all that stuff, but they need more points. Wisconsin from the 20. And on first down, here's Walker. He's met as he tried the right side. Cuts back to the left as he broke out of a tackle. And taken down by Walters for the Wildcats across the 25-yard line. Picked up just about 7 yards on that run.
Well, like we said in the pregame, this defense is based on keep everything in front of you, make them go the length of the field, maybe a 12-ply drive, and they'll make a mistake somewhere, or they'll complete a fumble or turnover. So that's the mantra of this defense.
Second down and 3, and on a reverse to the near side. Run out of bounds up across the 40-yard line. That was Kekahuna, Tretch Kekahuna, the redshirt freshman speedster, chased down by Grayson Metz. They'll mark it at the 39-yard line, first down, Wisconsin.
You think that guy's a speedster? Man, was that looked like a lightning bolt coming out of that offense for the Badgers.
Number 1 receiver in yards after the catch. He didn't catch it that time. He can run. And here's Locke, fakes the give. His pass is tipped and then caught by Kekahuna inside the 45 to the 43 of the Wildcats' first down. That was a break. Brayton Turner takes him down, but that pass was tipped. And then it hung up there long enough for Kekahuna to get to it. First down, Wisconsin, down to the Northwestern 43-yard line.
Yeah, tips equal picks, and that was one that could have gone either way. Nice grab there by the Wisconsin receiver.
Walters was the guy who tipped it.
Yeah.
First down at the NU 43. 3 minutes to go, third quarter, 14-3 Badgers. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Hand off and go to Walker, taking it off the left tackle and cut down around the 40-yard line. Got about 3 yards on the run and ran into Najee Story on that defensive line. Call it a gain of 2. They'll mark it at the 41, second down and 8.
Yeah, that's the first time on first down in this series they really did the job of stuffing them. Everything else was at least a 15-yard gain. So now now the defense can play a little bit more comfortable here. You can throw a little something at them.
Badgers taking their time here. Now they come up to the line with 10 on the play clock. Second down and 8 at the NU 41-yard line. Snap to Locke, hands it off. And Walker slips through, and then a shoestring tackle made by Walters.
Well, they had him.
But a first down. They had him stop, and he got just enough for the first to the 33-yard line.
You know, I'm wondering, two opposite offenses. Wisconsin never huddles up. The Northwestern Cats huddle up all the time. It seems like they're taking their time a little bit because they know their defense can play hard-nosed with the Cats offense. The Cats have not put a threat together to speak of, so they're really slowing the game down.
First down to the NU 33-yard line. Here's the snap to Locke. He'll keep it himself, running to the 30, 25, and then dives down to the 22-yard line, picks up another first down. An 11-yard run. And Locke, not known as a running quarterback, but he has a touchdown run today. And a big run there for a first down to the Northwestern 22.
Yeah, he could have walked in for that first down. That was a really nice fake. Faked it inside when the defensive end crashed down to take the running back. Then he pulled it out of the mesh and he went off around it right in on his own.
At the Badgers, Nowakowski, the tight end to the right side. Here is Locke throwing over the middle. It's complete. Pauling to the 10. Ducks outside to the 5 and cut down by Theron Johnson inside the 5. It's going to be first and goal. Badgers look like they went back to the RPO there with success, Ted.
Yeah, you called it right. Exactly what they did. They looked downfield. They said there was a space to throw the ball. And yes, they did. They picked up nice yardage there. Ripped it right over the middle.
First and goal at the 3, final minute, third quarter. Snap to Locke, throwing to the left side of the end zone. A whistle sounded. Before that,
prior to the ball being snapped,
Coach Braun.
Timeout Northwestern.
I've never seen him run so fast.
Vinny Anthony caught the pass, but he heard it. He heard the whistle. Everybody kind of stopped, and it is going to be first and goal after the timeout with 17 seconds to go here in the third quarter. The Wildcats, before this drive, the total offense in this game was almost even, and now Wisconsin has gone 77 yards in 7 plays to get down here. From foraging for mushrooms to dining in one of the world's most celebrated restaurants, 2 New Yorkers get a real taste of Minnesota, the star of the North. See their journey, get itineraries and insider tips at exploreminnesota.com. "17 seconds remaining." Let's get a check of some other games from Mark Carmen.
All right, Dave. Indiana now pulling away in the second half. 35-7, 6:19 to go in the third quarter as the Hoosiers looking to get to 4-0 in the Big Ten, 7-0. Nebraska came into this game 2-1, 5-1 overall. Elsewhere, UCLA leading Rutgers 21-19. And about an hour from now, down in Champaign, Michigan and Illinois both coming in 2-1. It's a sellout down there, Dave.
It's a sellout here. And so far, the purple-clad fans haven't had as much to cheer about as those in red. Wisconsin up 14-3 and threatening here, first and goal at the 3. And a chance to really take control of this one. Braden Locke on the day, 12 of 21, 154 yards. Walker has just gone over 100 yards for the game, just his second 100-yard rushing game this year, 4th of his career. The other 2 came at Oklahoma.
Big offensive line up there for the for the Badgers. 44 starts at left tackle for Big Jack Nelson.
Yeah.
Man, you think he's going to graduate at some point.
First and goal at the 3. Locke under center on first down. He'll drop back. He wants to throw. Under some pressure, lobs it to the end zone. It's caught. Touchdown. Caught by the tight end, Ashcraft. For the touchdown, he caught it right around the goal line. And there was some pressure coming on the quarterback, but he got rid of the ball to his tight end, and Wisconsin leads it 20-3 with 11 seconds to go here in the third.
Yeah, Ashcraft started his first game against Alabama at home, only has 4 catches on the year coming into this game, but he picks up, or 5 catches, picked up a nice touchdown there right on the goal line. Nice little pattern. Ball was thrown low, but he handled it, got a touchdown.
Lob on for the PAT. The snap, the kick on the way. The kick is good. It's 21-3, and the job just got tougher. The hill got steeper for the Wildcats here with 11 seconds to go in the third. Well, they've got some work to do.
Yes, they do.
Plenty of time remaining. But that was an 80-yard, 8-play drive. Took 4.5 minutes. 3 yards to Ashcraft from Locke for the touchdown. And the Badgers are up 21-3. They haven't had a lot of success in Evanston over the years, as we've said. But they did last time they were here, and so far today, 21-3 Badgers. Now they will kick off. Joe Hyman back deep for the Wildcats, standing on the far hash mark at the goal line, waiting the kickoff from Long, who just booted the extra point. Here's the run up. Here's the kick. Will not reach the end zone. Short kickoff. Hyman will field it at the 8. Angling right across the 10, across the 15, and runs into a pile shy of the 20-yard line. So the Cats will not have the field position they've enjoyed much of this game. 5 seconds to go in the third. Sebastian Cheeks down on special teams to take down Hyman. 5 seconds remaining. Wildcats from the 18. Well, they'd like to find a way, get the ball in the end zone, and suddenly that makes it once again a two-score game. But they got some work to do, as we've seen. Grace Kurtz jogs out to the right side. Johnson and Covey to the left. If you were not with us in the first half, as Covey and Kurtz switch places, A.J. Henning left the game with an injury in the first half. There's the snap, and Lausch back to throw. He's got time. Now he throws right flat, caught by Porter, breaks a tackle at the 20. Steve rolls up the sideline. Close to a first down, should have it. He does, to the 30-yard line. 2 penalty markers down. Back in the offensive backfield, Jaheim Thomas made the stop.
Holding. Offense number 70. 10-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
Cooper Lovelace, the left guard,
quarter,
called for the hold, so that one's coming back, and the third quarter is coming to an end. We've reached the end of 3. No one gets you closer to the game than Sirius XM Big Ten Radio. Tune in for news, talk, and analysis from the off-season through regular season and into the postseason. We've got your team covered anywhere you go. Get a free trial at SiriusXM.us/Big Ten Radio 2024. Back with the fourth quarter next. 21-3 Wisconsin. This is Northwestern football presented by Wintrust from Learfield at 720 WGN.
Northwestern fans, come hang out at Jake Melnick's Corner Tap, Chicago's favorite sports bar. A place that has something for everyone, including students. Show your valid student ID to get 15% off your bill and enjoy everything from great burgers, award-winning wings, and a wide selection of craft beer and cocktails. Can't make it to Jake's but looking for game day fuel? Head to JakeMelnicks.com for takeout and delivery options. Jake Melnick's Corner Tap at 41 East Superior Street. Come join us.
Searching for a place to stay when visiting Northwestern? We've got you covered. When traveling for Parents Weekend or that ever-important home game, choose the Holiday Inn Chicago North Evanston. Situated just a short mile to Northwestern, our welcoming staff, oversized rooms and suites, and our beautifully renovated property will wow you. Simply ask for the preferred Northwestern rate at the Holiday Inn Chicago North Evanston. Go Wildcats!
In Illinois, 96% of farms are family-owned and operated. I'm James Deal, a farm kid from McLean County, and my family's part of that 96%. My mom and dad are passionate about growing safe food and fuel and about farming better today than yesterday. If you want to learn more about Illinois farm families like mine, visit www.watchusgrow.org/corn.
This message is brought to you by the Illinois Corn Checkoff.
Sureway Movers is a moving company that has been serving residents and businesses in the United States for over 65 years. In addition to our traditional moving services, we also offer moves to commercial clients, those moving internationally, and we are proud to move our military. Your complete satisfaction with your move is our #1 focus at Sureway Movers. Visit SurewayMovers.com or call us at 877-807-5024 to request a free moving quote.
You're tuned into Northwestern Wildcats football. Let's get you back out to the game. Here's the voice of the Cats, Dave Ennett.
We start the fourth quarter here at Northwestern Medicine Field. Dave Ennett, Ted Albrecht, Lauren Withrow on the sidelines. 21-3, Wisconsin leading Northwestern. And the Wildcats, after the holding penalty, face 1st and 19 from their own 9. Not ideal. Jack Lausch with his heels on his own 2-yard line with Cam Porter to his right, 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Lausch back to the goal line, now under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone. And this is, yes, a safety. It's a safety. Lausch sacked for the second time today. This time, Kurt Neal with the takedown. And the Wildcats give up 2 more, and they trail it 23-3.
Yeah, Jack had really no chance there. There was a big breakdown there coming off on the left side of that offensive line, and he made the smart decision, just get down on the ground because he wasn't going to be able to get through that.
So the Badgers, with 8 seconds gone in the fourth quarter, in the fourth quarter, have now put up 9 points in 17 seconds, and they trail it 23-3, and Wisconsin about to get the ball back. So things just got a little bit worse.
Yeah.
Luke Akers will kick from the 20-yard line.
Yeah, he does have the choice of punting or kicking. He's electing to kick it right here off the tee.
Kenny Anthony, the deep man.
This is where you need really good coverage down there. Make sure you get them well in their side of the 50-yard line. You don't want a big return here.
A little bit of wind coming out of the south, and that's the direction into which he's kicking as he runs up and boots it away end over end. Will be taken by Anthony at the 19-yard line. Back across the 30, cuts left, got some room to the 40. Blockers in front to the 50, and just tripped up in Wildcat territory. And it was, I believe, Quavier Johnson, freshman linebacker, got down there and took him down.
And you're lucky he did bring him down by his shoelaces, or we might have seen another quick 7.
Well, it's a rough turn of events here.
This is what we feared right here. That was a low kickoff and a big return.
So Wisconsin up 23-3, starting at the 43 of the Wildcats for this possession. And Dupree in a running back. The freshman gets it. And Dupree tried to cut back right. Aiden Hubbard spun him down, but he managed to somehow maintain his balance and gets short yardage. Finally finished off by Matt Uline. A gain of just about 2. It'll be 2nd and 8. 2nd and 9, call it. They mark it at the 42-yard line. Wisconsin. We're talking about the Wildcats going to Iowa next week. Wisconsin's got Penn State coming to Camp Randall for a night game. Here's Locke, makes the give, unloads it right sideline, Pauling, and Josh Fussell in on him quickly to take him down right where he caught the ball at the 39-yard line, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Very nice open field tackle there by Fussell. Really good, under control, breaking down, making sure that guy does not get away, because it was one-on-one out. There's nobody behind him to help out.
3rd down for the Badgers. 2 of 8 on 3rd down in the game. 3rd and 6 at the NU 39. Iacomelli in as the running back. He'll get it. Iacomelli left side. Drilled by Walters with some help. Walters got there first at the 35-yard line. Mac Uline also in. And it brings up 4th down for the Badgers. And they're going to keep their offense on the field.
Yeah, why not?
4th down and 3 at the NU 36.
Yeah, the Badgers are feeling really comfortable right now. They'll do just about anything.
Now Locke.
Working that play clock down to 10 seconds.
Let's see if they are going to snap it. Play clock down to 7. Yeah, I think they're just going to let the final seconds wind down.
And they call timeout. There it is.
There it is. They did that at the end of the half.
Charge timeout, Wisconsin, their first of the half. Immediate timeout.
We'll take a break. 12:42 remaining. Your number 2 ranked Northwestern field hockey team is back in action tomorrow at noon to take on UC Davis. Your Cats are undefeated. Want to see you at Lakeside Field tomorrow. Admission is always free. You can find more information at nusports.com. 12:42 to go, 4th quarter. Wisconsin 23, Northwestern 3. This is Northwestern football presented by Wintrust from Learfield at 720 WGN.
A sustainable future starts now. And at Constellation, we've already begun. We're generating nearly 90% carbon-free power, including emission-free and reliable nuclear energy that's always on. And we're committed to producing 100% carbon-free electricity by 2040. Together, we're creating a brighter tomorrow today. Power on, America. Learn more at constellationenergy.com/poweron.
There's nothing like a great night's sleep. If your mattress isn't quite right, chances are you're not sleeping as well as you should be. Steinhoffel's exclusive Discover Your Sleep system maps your body and sleeping position, and then finds the perfect mattress for you through science. So, stop in and find your perfect mattress with the Discover Your Sleep system. Only at Steinhoffel's. Relax. It's Steinhoffel's.
When nothing less than perfect will do.
Call
630 Perfect.
Home Services.
I'm cold and I'm shivering. I can almost see my breath. My furnace takes too long to heat. I'm upset.
Good news for you, my friend. We got a very special offer. Get your furnace all tuned up for just $49.
When nothing less than perfect will do.
Call 630 Perfect.
Home Services.
630 Perfect.
For your plumbing and HVAC needs, visit perfecthomeservices.com.
Back to Dave and Ted with Northwestern Wildcat football, Chicago's Big Ten team.
Fourth down for the Badgers, and they will send on the punt team now after taking a timeout. Bertram standing on the midfield stripe. Bryce Kurtz back inside the 10-yard line, awaiting the punt. There's the snap. Takes a step to his left and floats one downfield. It's down at the 5 by Anthony.
That guy's just playing good right there.
12:35 to go, fourth quarter. Cats take over deep in their own end, trailing 23-3. And Jack Lausch leads the offense back out.
You know, Dave, really good job by our defense making sure that after a safety and a nice run back by the Badgers, they basically made them punt. They were in great field position in plus territory. Cats defense rose again. Good job.
Well, let's see if they can put a 95-yard drive together.
There you go.
23-3 Wisconsin. Lots of time. 12:35 to go, fourth quarter. Lausch in the end zone, hands it off to Porter, trying the right side and cut down for a loss on the play. I think they're going to mark it. Let's see where they put it. Down. He got back to the line. So no gain. The stop made by Ben Barton. Second down and 10 for the Wildcats. Because last time they were down here, trouble ensued. In fact, twice today they've had problems.
Yes.
But they've been inside their own 5. Here's Lausch back, throwing from the end zone. Right side throw off the fingertips of a diving Aiden Elegant, the true freshman, up around the 8-yard line. It's going to bring up third down. The coverage to Fort Curie.
Yeah, playing without A.J. Henney makes quite a bit of difference. Leading receiver coming into this game and has not played here since the early part of the first quarter.
Elegant playing in his 4th game. This would be it as far as his freshman year. A throw out the right flat. Cam Porter trying to make the first man miss. Lunges across the 10 to the 12, but it's 4th down. And the Cats will have to punt from deep in their own end. Christian Allegro makes the stop. So you get 4 games to avoid using up a year of eligibility. This is Hayden's 4th game. So we'll see if this is it for him or he'll play again this year. Played a lot early. Akers to punt from the goal line. Unloads the punt, and he drives one towards the near side, taken on the run there by Waller. Makes a couple men miss, and then hit from behind by Turner at the 39-yard line. Braden Turner getting down there to make the stop. And again, good field position for the Badgers, who lead it 23-3 with 11:11 to go. 4th quarter. This is Northwestern football presented by Wintrust from Learfield on 720 WGN.
Experience Chicago from the water. Cruise the Chicago River and Lake Michigan on a Windella boat ride. Family owned and operated since 1935, Windella is Chicago's original architecture tour. Northwestern fans receive 20% off with promo code GOCATS. Again, that's promo code GOCATS. Book your tour online at WindellaBoats.com. Windella, the official boat tour of the Northwestern Wildcats.
The Glen Club in Glenview is the proud home to Wildcats golf. In addition to being named to Golf Weekly's top 100 courses you can play, the Glen Club's 48,000 square foot clubhouse has 3 private event spaces and a 21-room boutique hotel. Whether for 20 or 250 guests, corporate or social, the Glen Club is the perfect destination for your next special event. Stop in the Grill Restaurant and experience the picturesque terrace and fire pit lounge. Visit theglenclub.com for more information.
Progressive presents Renter's MVP's Most Valuable Possessions. Today's MVP, Emily Neal's 70-inch TV. Because after watching her second-grade students yell at each other for hours, there's nothing Emily enjoys more than watching super-rich housewives also yell at each other. Why? Because those women are not her responsibility. And that's why her TV is today's MVP. Keep your most valuable possessions protected by bundling your renters and auto insurance with Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers not available in all states.
You're tuned into Northwestern Wildcats football. Presented by Wintrust. Let's get you back out to the game. Here's the voice of the Cats, Dave Ennett.
Today's official game sponsor is Northwestern Medicine, official healthcare partner of Northwestern Athletics. Let's get a Wintrust sideline report from Lauren, Wintrust, official bank of Northwestern Athletics and Chicago's bank. Lauren?
Well, the words bowl game have not come out of Coach Braun's mouth this week, or really any week for that matter. The team's been solely focused on winning each week and focusing on that game. But I have no doubt it's in the back of anyone's minds now, halfway through the season with 3 wins under the belt. Cats have to win 3 of their next 5 if they drop today. And those aren't going to come easy. The last 3 games of the season, all against ranked opponents, facing Iowa on the road next week and Purdue after that. If the Cats fall today, the pressure is going to be turned on next week in Iowa.
Thanks for the reminder, Lauren. But,
she's just doing her job.
Oh, I know. She knows that.
Yeah.
But,
and Dave, I look at the Iowa Ball Club, and it's pretty scary how much they've improved on offense. They're always a good defensive club, but, man, they really turned the percolator up on their offense.
Especially at home, too. First down, Wisconsin at the NU 39-yard line. There goes Dupree, the freshman, twisted down near the 30-yard line. Got about 9 and ran into Grayson Metz. The truth is, last year, the Wildcats began the second half of the season. They were 3-3 and 1-2 in the Big Ten and lost at Nebraska. Very painful game.
Yes.
They lost to the Cornhuskers 17-9, but they bounced back, beat Maryland the following week, lost to Iowa, and then reeled off 4 in a row. The difference in their last 3 regular season games, the difference is the schedule. Second down and 1 right here for Locke and the Badgers. And this time, Locke, under some pressure from Anto Saka, threw it at the feet of his closest receiver. That was the tight end, Nowakowski, to bring up a 3rd and short situation. But, they were 3-4 and 1-3, which unless they can rally, they're going to be after this game. Still managed to find their way to winning 4 of their last 5 regular season games, but that's not an easy road.
No.
When you have Ohio State at home, Michigan on the road, Illinois. Also, they've now Walter trying to bounce it out. Walker manages to get the first down, not by much, get down to the 26-yard line. Had him stopped initially. Theron Johnson able to make sure he didn't turn that into a big game.
Yeah, Walker looked like a yo-yo there until he finally made that last spin move and picked up the first down. Nice little run. Had nowhere to go, made something of it.
9:56 to go, clock moving, 23-3 Wisconsin. First down and 10 at the NU 26-yard line. Walker gets it again. Walker being chased, stood up, and gang tackled around the 15-yard line, but he picks up another healthy 9-yard chunk, and now it kind of looks a little bit like this defense
starting to tire.
Wear down a little
Yeah.
bit.
You know, a lot of 3-and-outs by the Cats here in this second half, and that kind of builds on your defense. After a while, it kind of, both mentally and physically.
Clock moving, 9:16 to go. Wisconsin playing deliberately here. Luke Fickell in his second year at Madison, a record of 12-8, 7-5 in the Big Ten coming into this game. First game he has coached in Evanston. And now we get a whistle and a timeout.
Timeout, Wisconsin. Second charge of the half. 30 seconds.
With 8:58 to go. Fickell, of course, previously in Cincinnati, went 57-18 there. Took the Bearcats to the college football playoff in 21. He was interim head coach at Ohio State back in 2011. 6-7 the Buckeyes were that season. Came in here 0-1 against the Wildcats, but I think everybody in Madison knows how important this game was to Wisconsin after putting together those back-to-back wins. This hasn't been as lopsided as the Purdue and Rutgers games, but they've still managed to take control here. First down, they'll hand it off. Walker trying to bounce it out to the right. Being chased, hit by Walters, and down he goes at the 16-yard line. Damon Walters, redshirt freshman from Bolingbrook. Talked to Coach Braun before the game about him, and he's got a very bright future. A career high with 8 tackles today, 6 solos. Make that 9 and 7 after that one. He's the Cats' leading tackler in this game, after getting his first interception last week. On second down and 7. It'll be Walker again, this time to the right side, and grabbed by Coco Azuma.
Nice tackle.
And driven down. If he got by Coco, he probably would have scored. And it brings up third down.
Another thing that Wisconsin did last year with Fickell is that he went outside the box and got Bill Longo in here, longtime offensive coordinator of that air raid offense. And last year, I think they were trying to put things together, but that has not been the case this year. He's running the football almost as much or more than he is throwing the football.
Timeout for an injured defensive player.
Coco comes up a little gimpy, and now he's jogging over to the sidelines. And
referees come back on the field. Let's go.
I don't think Rob Fitzgerald's going to come in. Or was that Soares? As they change up, Rob Fitzgerald checks in at safety, although he's played a lot today anyway. Soares in there as well. 3rd and 3, Badgers at the NU 8-yard line. Wisconsin on third down, just 3 of 10.
Again, taking their time, working the clock. They're in no hurry. 20 seconds left to go on the play clock.
Down to 7:20 for the game.
Yep. You're going to run it down under 7 minutes here.
3rd down and 3. They go to the pistol. And here goes Walker, and Walker slides down to the 5-yard line. Gets the first. Just enough. It's going to be first. Oh, check that. Are they signaling? Yeah, it's 4th down. He's inches short. 4th and goal. Or 4th and 1. Rob Fitzgerald makes the stop. Thought it was going to be 1st and goal. It's going to be 4th and less than 1. Wisconsin going for it on 4th down here. Or I think this time, after faking a couple of times earlier, they were going to go. I think this time they will.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a sneak.
Yep. And now a whistle and a timeout.
Yeah,
taken by the Wildcats.
Timeout, Northwestern. Full media timeout.
All right, so we'll pause. 6:29 to go. Wisconsin leads Northwestern 23.
Correct. 30-second timeout.
Okay, we won't.
30-second timeout.
Okay. Forget what I said.
They're trying to just screw up our engineer, Adam. That's what they're doing on purpose.
Takes more than that to screw it up for him.
Only his 19th year doing this. What does he know? 18.
You notice how he was on top of that and corrected you right away?
He did. He did.
All right. 4th and 1, Wisconsin at the NU 6. Both ends are in tight. We go to the I formation. Jackson Aker in as the fullback. He's the guy who blocked a punt early in this game.
The ruling on the field was that the runner was short of the line to gain. The previous play is under further review.
All right, so they're taking a look at this. This close shave instant replay is brought to you by Barbasol Shaving Cream. Feeling great starts with a great shave, and a great shave starts with Barbasol's thick and rich moisturizing lather. Start your day off right with Barbasol. 6:29 remaining after our game. Ted will be in the Wildcat locker room. We'll hear from Coach David Braun and some of the players on our postgame show. Then it's Home Sweet Home Chicago with David Hochberg, who I'm sure is listening back to the studios and appreciates the plug. And then tonight, Blackhawks hockey here on WGN as the Hawks host Buffalo in their second home game. Charlie's pregame at 6:30. John and Troy with a face-off from the United Center at 7 o'clock. 6:29 to go, 23-3. In favor of the Badgers. There's a new blood donation competition happening among Big Ten schools, and $1 million prize is on the line. If you bleed Northwestern purple, donate blood, submit for Northwestern at big10.org/Abbott before December 7th. Didn't I say it was this is the replay review. There was a 30-second timeout. Here's the call.
After further review, the ruling on the field stands as called. 4th down.
We could have told him that. Didn't have to go through that video and all that stuff.
So 4th down, Wisconsin. Badgers on the year, 7 of 10 on 4th down. 5th best in the Big Ten. Opponents have converted 36% on 4th down, 4 of 11 against the Cats. That's 5th best defensively in the Big Ten. Here they go. Aker and Walker behind the quarterback lock in the eye.
23 personnel. 2 backs, 3 tight ends.
Lock. All right, now Lock up to the line, ducks down under center. He will toss it to Walker, and Walker is going to be grabbed. He's not going to get there. He stopped on 4th down.
Nice job.
The Wildcats hold. The ball goes over on downs with 6:22 to go.
That the runner's forward progress was stopped short of the line to gain. 1st and 10 Northwestern.
Jalen Pate makes the stop for the Wildcats. They tossed it to Walker, and Pate got him from behind.
Nice.
Immediate timeout.
And we'll take a break. 6:22 to go. Wisconsin 23, Northwestern 3. This is Northwestern football presented by Windrush from Learfield at 720 WGN.
Are aches, pains, or injuries keeping you on the sidelines? At Athletico, our movement experts are here to help you turn your setbacks into comebacks and create a personalized game plan for your recovery. With no prescription or referral needed, Athletico Physical Therapy is where your comeback story begins. Get started today by scheduling a free assessment at athletico.com. Physical therapy partner of Northwestern Athletics.
Are you ready for the ultimate transportation experience? Look no further than Windy City Limousine and Bus Worldwide, an official transportation partner of the Northwestern Wildcats. Our top-of-the-line fleet will cater to your every need. Sit back, relax, and leave the driving to our professional chauffeurs. Whether you're heading to campus, exploring the Windy City, or attending special events, Windy City Limousine has got you covered. Visit WindyCityLimos.com or call us at 866-94-WINDY to book your ride today. Stay windy and go Cats.
Check out Comida Cantina on Central Street at ComidaEvanston.com, the hotspot for authentic Mexican and South American food and fun. Homemade enchiladas, empanadas, giant burritos, and the best street tacos. Our wood-fired grill adds that signature charm to delicious fish, steak, pork, chicken, and veggie entrees. With handcrafted cocktails, regional beers, tequila, and mezcal, it's perfect for family and friends. With outdoor street and rooftop seating, Comida at ComidaEvanston.com is open for dinner Tuesday through Sunday. That's ComidaEvanston.com.
Back to Chicago's Big Ten team. The Wildcats. Presented by Wintrust. Here's Dave Ennett with more Wildcat football.
Well, one thing's for sure, the Wildcats had some good field position in this game. They were unable to capitalize on from their very first possession, starting around midfield at their own 48. They started their own 44 after Coco Osma's interception in the first quarter. They did have that one possession from their own 3, which led to a Wisconsin touchdown after a strip sack. But here in the second half, they recovered a fumble, had the ball at the Wisconsin 41, had the ball at the Wisconsin 8-yard line. And now they're starting deep in their own end at the 7. Trailing in the ball game 23-3, 6:22 remaining. Lausch remains the quarterback. Trips to the right side. Lausch back to the end zone. Sets up a screen. Hyman is drilled and thrown down. They're going to mark him at the 4, even though he was taken back into the end zone by Jake Cheney and drilled into the turf there.
And Dave, you remember right after the Coco Osma interception, the next time they got the ball, the Badgers went 3 and out. And the Cats had a good field position again at the 43rd-yard line. So every opportunity was there for the Cats. Defense was keeping them in the game, but we just couldn't muster up much of an offense.
2nd and 13. Lausch standing in the end zone in the shotgun to throw from the end zone. Dumps it off in a crossing route. Thomas Gordon, the catch at the 5, and driven back by Cheney. And he will bring up a 3rd down and long. Well, I think there's enough you can look at in this game, Ted. Certainly the offense has struggled. There have been some drop passes, which we haven't seen in the last couple of games. There was a dropped interception.
Right.
There, you allowed 2 block kicks. So there's some responsibility on the special teams. So
I think we're sloppy on special teams for the first time this year.
So it's, coaches talk about complementary football. That works both ways.
Yes, it does.
On 3rd down, Lausch in the end zone, running to the right. Now take off and run up to the 10 and shoved hard out of bounds. Shoved hard out of bounds by Wisconsin's Allegro. And, there's a little bit of pushing and shoving down there. The Cats took exception to what they thought was a shot at their quarterback. There's a penalty marker and another one and another one. We're going to have some unsportsmanlike conduct penalties coming out of this. Jack Lausch, we understand, is shaken up on the play. Lauren, what did you see?
Yeah, that was a big hit as Jack Lausch flew out of bounds. He's getting up right now with the help of some athletic trainers. He looked like he was in quite a bit of a pain, and they are looking after him there. They're asking him a couple questions. Looks like he is shaking it off, but I'll keep you posted. Actually, they're going to take him into the tent right now to evaluate. I'll keep you posted, Dave.
Okay, thank you, Lord, for that. Wintrust
After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 6, Northwestern. Half the distance to the goal, the down counts, 4th down.
Well, it looked like Joe Hyman was he was reacting to what he thought was a cheap shot on his quarterback or a hit out of bounds.
He was defending his brother. That's what he was doing.
Well, he was, but that comes with a penalty.
Yes, it does.
The Cats don't really need to make it tougher on themselves. And now Luke Akers is going to have to kick from the back line of the end zone. And Wohler is standing right on the midfield stripe awaiting this punt. Wisconsin hustling 11th man onto the field. Here's the snap, and here is the kick off the side of his foot. And it's going to sail out of bounds. Hits right around the 35-yard line. Penalty marker down. There's a flag on the play again. .429 showing on the clock.
During the kick, holding number 22 of the receiving team. 10-yard penalty from the end of the kick. 1st and 10.
So the Badgers are penalized themselves. Northwestern football is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Looking for a career path with flexibility and great pay and benefits? Go to progressive.com/careers. Apply online today. All right, so Wisconsin will start at the 42-yard line of the Wildcats. With 4:29 to go, 23-3, the Badgers lead it. At the 42, Locke remains the quarterback. Hands it off to Dupree. Dupree through the right side. Hit around the 35-yard line, and down he goes. Got about 7. Ran into Rob Fitzgerald, who's had a slew of tackles today, as he did last week. 2nd down and 3 coming up. We tick towards the 4-minute mark. Block. Dupree to his right. He's got Anthony to the left side. He'll hand it off, though, to Dupree. Straight ahead, pushing the pile down to the 33-yard line, short of the first. It's going to bring up 3rd and 1. And Dylan Roberts on that defensive line, a redshirt freshman, credited with the stops. 3rd down coming up for Wisconsin. 3:38 to go. The Badgers, if they were playing deliberately and kind of slowly before, they're even playing more deliberately and a little slower right now.
Yeah, it's molasses. That's what it is. That's how you describe it. Showing a lot of respect to the Cats.
3rd down, a yard to go at the NU 33-yard line. Lock in the gun, gets the snap, hands Dupree, spun around, fights off a tackle and fights forward for the 1st down to the 29-yard line.
Coco Azama was on a safety blitz. He was in the backfield when the handoff took place. Unfortunately, he spun off the tackle, and there goes another 1st down for the Badgers.
Damon Walters the stop. Another tackle for him. 2:50 to go.
Cats kind of sold out there to try to stop it on 4th down or on that last down.
So Wisconsin
unsuccessful.
Wisconsin about to go to 5-2, 3-1 of the Big Ten. The rest of their schedule. How about this, Ted? Their next 3 games: Penn State at home, at Iowa, Oregon at home, and then at Nebraska the day after Thanksgiving. Here is Dupree, right tackle, slides through the line, finds a little running room, and down to the 20-yard line. Short of the first, runs into Theron Johnson and Damon Walters in the secondary. And we're coming up to the 2-minute timeout. And they close things out at home against Minnesota. Actually, they played Nebraska, the week before Thanksgiving. Nebraska, of course, plays Iowa the day after Thanksgiving. And then Wisconsin will close it out against the Gophers. And we get to the 2-minute timeout here, with Wisconsin leading Northwestern 23-3. Let's take 10 seconds for station identification. This is Northwestern Wildcat football.
The Blackhawks, Wildcats, and the NFL play here on AM 720. On smart speakers, say play WGN Chicago.
WGN. 2 minutes to go here at Northwestern Medicine Field. Well, the 5th and final game to be played in this stadium this year. The Cats will play 2 more home games at Wrigley Field in Chicago. But this has been, even though it's not ending well here in the last home game in Evanston this year,
hey Dave,
it's been a great venue.
You could have not found a better fall to play football on the lakefront than in 2024. Absolutely beautiful. Every single game was just weather perfect. Commerce 101, Chamber of Commerce weather. Wow.
No question.
What a beautiful setting here. They did a great job putting this thing together.
Every game I believe, kicked off with a temperature between 60 and 70 degrees, or even a little higher.
Yeah.
We only had a little bit of rain for one game. That was the night game against the Duke Blue Devils, who, by the way, had a big win last night. Did you see that? They beat Florida State for the first time ever.
I did see that.
And they didn't have as much success here at home as I think they would have liked to have. That loss to Duke and then Indiana, and now this game today. But
good job, though, by Jesse March and his team to put this thing together in less than 70 days. And the way this whole construction took place, and the players and coaches still practicing here, as it was evolving. It didn't start till like June 1st, but they did it spectacularly. You couldn't find anything better right on campus. And it's too bad we're going to have to wait another year to enjoy it again. Nothing wrong with Wrigley Field, though.
No, not at all. Of course, playing Ohio State there, and then Illinois. Not to nitpick, Ted, but that won't be the easiest day. But hey, you never know. All right, 2nd down and 1 here for the Badgers. 2 minutes to go. There's a ways to go till the Cats get to Wrigley. Wisconsin in the pistol formation. The handoff to Dupree. Dupree trying to cut back close to the first. I think he got it. Didn't need a whole lot. Just needed a yard. And he picks up a 1st down for the Badgers. With 1:52 to go, clock moving. Fitzgerald on the stop again. The Wildcats will slip to 3 and 4. All the 1 and 3 of the Big Ten. The trip to Iowa looming. 1st and 10 Badgers at the 18-yard line. And the backup quarterback is in as Dupree gets it and stumbles forward inside the 15-yard line. Mabry Matoyer, a true freshman out of the Woodlands, Texas. He's only attempted 1 pass this year. He's only run the ball 1 time. Gets in there now. A little playing time in the final minute plus of this one, and we're down to 1 minute to go in the game. Matoyer appearing in his 3rd game of the season for Wisconsin. Badgers 2nd down and 6 at the 14, 50 seconds to go. Matoyer gets the snap, hands it off, and down to the 10-yard line. That's Iacomelli, who scored the touchdown earlier at the end of the half, which was a backbreaker. Theron Johnson to stop. And now 30 seconds. That's going to be the final snap of this one. No need to snap it again. David Braun runs across the field. It's Luke Fickell. Quick handshake and a pat on the back as the final seconds wind down here in Evanston. 2 teams exchange handshakes. And the Wisconsin Badgers have come into Evanston, and they have knocked off the Northwestern Wildcats in the finale at Northwestern Medicine Field by a final score of 23-3. Barbasol, America's #1 shaving cream. Close Shave America, Close Shave Barbasol. We'll take a break. We'll come back and recap it in a moment ahead of our post-game show. Final score, Wisconsin 23, Northwestern 3. This is Northwestern football presented by Wintrust from Learfield at 720 WGN.
Through snow, ice, rain, and wind. Through extreme heat and extreme cold. When Elmer Matthews started his company, his dream was to provide for his family and be the best at his craft. As we celebrate our 90th anniversary, the 4th generation of Matthews family still shares Elmer's mission. Let's raise the roof, Cat fans, and be a part of Chicago history. Call Matthews Roofing at 773-276-4100 or visit them online at matthewsroofing.com.
Hey, Northwestern fans, enjoy a meal at Wildfire, a 1940-style supper club featuring steaks, chops, and seafood. Try one of Wildfire's signature dishes from our all-American menu: horseradish-crusted filet, Wildfire chopped salad, roasted prime rib, and cedar plank salmon. Dine in and take in the smells from the wood-burning oven, or watch our chefs in action in our open kitchen. Lunch, dinner, carry-out, and private parties. Stop by any one of our 5 Chicago area Wildfire locations. For reservations, visit wildfirerestaurant.com.
Back to Chicago's Big Ten team. Here's Dave Edick and Wildcat football.
Well, the fans filing out of Northwestern Medicine Field. The Wisconsin Badgers just now retreating to their locker room area and heading. Actually, they're heading towards the lake shore of right on the shore of the lake. I'm not sure where they're going. They're actually going to the water.